boss me na me say no ahoden ko a best point sada romanti me say kasam me nsuro on be boa me am kasam to be agina enti fa onko bo omo esan say omo ye control fia wo do ho bo omo akotokoro enka soro da wo say kasam ento api enya basada nwumaku yi ena na ope omo sumase a me di dwuma de ebremu na ene me pese ye befa ye bible no na yakenkan asam kituwe bi me pese ye befa ye bible no na yakan asam kituwe bi na yahwe de Nyankopon eyeye ewo abode asase na ufa Genesis mose wo di kan chichemu di kan na akwa tede Nyankopon si bo ade no waka ni nyina na de di kan no o si mfiase no Nyankopon bo soro ene asase me pese be se brenti no obobo niema a wo boye nyina se oye we wie a na wakotena sidin yahwe se dia me ye ne no etisen eye kama na obo ne tinko na wato aso the next day into oye ya kopim da etoso ensia ema ne bone ma nyina wie ema ne hunu se ma bone ma bone yie obo aponche baako aponche be ma baako odwan ba baako odwan be ma baako nantwi ba baako nantwi be ma baako akokɔ be ma baako akɔba ti no obobia ne partner anu Nyankopɔn de dotie ebo nipa ɛna ɔhome enkwa home gu nipa mu ɛma nipa no ɛbɛyɛ ɔtiasefo ɛna ɔde Adam ɛhye turum hodin sɛ tina ha na hwɛ moa no so ma me ɛtutu omudin nti responsibility ɔde ma no na so Nyankopɔn tina sɛ hunu sɛ dabi ɛmfa ho sɛ wabɔ Adam awie no wabɔ ne manyina awie no bibia to sin kakra bi obabi ɛne sɛ Adam no ɛyɛ ɔno nko a nti ɛho behia sɛ dia akokɔ bɛma ɛsɔre akokɔ ba di n'akyi no ɛsɛ sɛ wotumi ɛyɛ ɔba nso ɛde ma Adam eti Genesis mo se wo etoso edikan ti mienu chemu do nwotwe no o se ena Yehowa Nyankopɔn ɛkan sɛ enye sɛ obarima nko ɛbɛtena merebɛbɔ ɔboafo ama no ɔhokafo a ɔfata no tiniye o se ena Yehowa Nyankopɔn kan yɛ sɛ enye sɛ obarima enko ara bɛtena merebɛbɔ boafo ama no ɔhokafo a ɔfata no tuahu enye ɔhokafo bi akeke na mu no ɔhokafo a ɔfata no esasa akokɔ bɛma no akokɔ ba ɛfata no okay eti yɛhwɛ entikyemode no baako ɛyɛ Genesis ti mienu entikyemode no baako no ɔse enti Yehowa Nyankopɔn ma onipa no da hate na bere a ɔdae no oyi ne mfi dompe baako na ɔde enam ɛhyɛ anan mu na Yehowa Nyankopɔn ɛde mfi dompe no a oyi fi ɔbarima mu no ɛyɛ ɔbaa na ɔde no brɛ ɔbarima no na tie bro de ɔbaa no brɛ ɔbarima no tie de ɔbarima no kan ɛna ɔbarima no kan sɛ afei me nompe mu nompe ɛne me hunam nie goi ɛna yɛbɛfrɛ no ɔbaa efiri sɛ barima mu ɛna eyi no efiri yɛ so enti ɛyɛ process de ɔbɔ nneɛma nyina ɔbɔ mmea mete ha yi ɛne wo a wohwɛ me no ne tumi ɔnam so a ɔbɔ Adam ɛde ma Hawa no ana Hawa ɛde ma Adam no ɔbɔ barima ewie ɔbɔ ɔbaa kan no ho no ɛna agenerate ayɛ a wo ntoatoaso ama mmea mete ha ne wo a wohwɛ me no yɛte aseɛ yɛso yɛho wiase yi bi Nyankopɔn wanyɛ mfomso na so bibi koso ye dane no ye dade omo ade nim die owo a ode kyekire wiase no ye pese ye dane no me pache so okoto ka okoto TV a manual eka ho what to me ka say remote control phone e kura me phone no kire say me press ha me nya information we me to me no ye ni phone no ni mu said the enti o say me impress answer me some information no me to me nka say phone no me de aha betare maso na mamiamia ha na call na tumi aba enye possible it's I said ye phone no ni mu say me mia ha ana metumi aye call aye instructions said there was no you can't change it we change it now what say no the phone you can example oto car na to car no mu a o say wo de kof anim say ya aye first second third fourth o to me fan kwahye fourth anhwe say car no betumi atu o to me fan kwahye fifth o to me ka say car no nkwa nanim wo brother sha reverse no way enye possible ese so de sha first so person kwa reverse na de kwa reverse asena kwa nachi you can't change it aye natural eden na esi eden da aba eden na esi ti eden yakopon na wonu wonim de che bibiara obo aminu mienu no ono de awaye ne yepese asesa no ade ti yepese asesa manufacturer no ne instruction no ade ti yepese asesa no eno ti na fitafo wo ho eno ti na wo mu a kire no e wo se dabi enya ne sa ye ni sei o dabi enya ne sa ye ni sei enti obi tumi koto ka bi kana beto no esanse wonni ka no wonim die enti no bebi akoto ka no say brand new car ye chew say eye sei enti manual ye de ma wonnie okwa kan manual no so pese obo tape a mia ha o pese ni o manual no to ken kan manual na aboa ama watumi aye wadwuma say de sese wo ye no say de sese car no tumi kɔ utumi tie nwum e de ma hodo nyina eno ene manual a ye de ama wo eye instruction you can't change it utumi sesa no eno mpotie o nipa dasani na yeye de nipa dasani yeye o de mobile phone yi ma me se pese me ye call a me impress ha no de me nua nipa ye mpo no me tumi sesa no how much more than yakopon aye me ka wa nyina be si asem so se o man your man a yes ye Christopher eman we are a Christian country and ye Muslim for so ka ho na nana mama mere nyina na se no so e ka ho but wo ka bomu a Christopher na doso Christopher so e na ye nyankopon anamusifo e wasase so Muslim for ka ho it identity e pese yesese de nyankopon ahyehye adintira adenti na ye ma nyankopon di ya awanimu adeni nyankopon be bisasa ho na me nsoma no na ho na beko asabi asi na asem na sini ya de kakra sa ma keken ko yetumi nyi video so bi o TV so ma bon hwe na o hwe se de sabi obi ba pa ne pa de se ne bema obi ba bema ne to apie ababonte tare ho na ai mo bose adenti na ye pese ese de nyankopon ahyehye me ka ba be si LGBTQ+ nsem ye a esense ye nkom asabre me ka sai yentumi nya ho hwe me de bia me ka sanka eye ni papa mu a anka sofo wo Ghana ha ana ka say sorry enye mra sebujafo bi na se de mra no ko we enye mra ensemi wo ho ye se ye nsi gina yentu gina na ebua dabi na tie ni me bi ikoso na bebia ni ma ne keke ko no se yan hwe yi a ye ne beba ho so no na o my Ghana nyankopon sa da ye so no obeyi ni sa so do ye Israel fo no America mamu ma ye hihye bi e fa nkoda sukuu ko ho ene de nkwade a mu fa ho die ho na de akobanie ene se sakwada ni sua na osukuu cheche ni betumi aboa no tie o cheche ni betumi aboa no ama na sigina se me ya be ma menya mfie nson be pese me ye oba me ye oba menya mfie nson be pese me ye be ma me ye oba na so me pese me ne me yonko be ma me ne be ma na be nante me ne oba na be nante at that tender age me ne yonko ba na be nante me ne yonko be ma na be nante wo bre teacher ni abo akwada na ma sisa agina ye no na Ghana ni bi pani ni wa hu bebi owo bi nyakopon hira ne pa wo mo compete meeting na semu a Ghana ni sori kan wa brofo na nimu no mesremu mo ma yenhwe na yɛntie bi ewie yɛbɛsan aba.
It's Neil Achampo.
Achampo?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, good evening, all members of the board. I'm here as a concerned parent to speak in regards to policy 443. And there is an issue that actually bothers me about it, and I want to just make that clear if there will be a review of the policy in regards to the fact that asking my child could be able to become a transgender, and then a school teacher or somebody else in the school system would help the child to make that decision without going through a parent is actually disturbing. I'm a pastor. I take care of people. Sometimes the temptation is to get caught up in regulation and policies, and we forget that regulation and policies are there to serve people. We're there because of people. You were elected because of people. And I would always respect the great work you do for this county. And I applaud you for it. But I think that policy needs to be looked at again. Because if my 5-year-old is crossing the street, a parental instinct would be, I would never allow the child to cross the street by herself. Because the first line of safety for a child is the parent. And I do believe that we need to go back to those basic things. About, I think a couple of weeks ago, my daughter was sick. They needed to give her some pain medication. They called me, and then they asked me, you need to come here and give the medication yourself. Now, sometimes I sign paperwork for sunscreen, parental, and every simple little thing, there is a parental consent, except this. So I'm asking myself, what's going on here? I see a door that is being opened for predators who are gradually creeping into the school system to destroy. Your good work will be destroyed. So I ask you to go back and look at policy 443. I would always pray for you and trust that you do a good work. But for this one thing, please reconsider and let's change it, because we are building a society that ought to thrive tomorrow and not to create kids who are confused. I am licensed to counsel and I deal with people every single day. And I realize there are many who are confused. So please, I'm asking you, go back again.
When it's your woman, you know, say, what much is maybe? Says Samrano. Aquaran between a teacher, between Aquadano, I'm an SCGNI, I can say, obey transgender. So your ban or between Dan and Hobema, or your Bema between Dan and Hoba, or between Signa, or British in the Bebuanoa, I will for Enkahubi. Or man can decide how many Urahanka Krankakra. I'm a Minoka say, as some room Nasibijum, as some Nasibija for Issy Hujinae. Now so Minoka say, Seba see so we see, Yanyante Hushe. Obia ye din. Asofwa a year or may na se Nyankopon na musifo a wo. Mu na sese mo sore. Se Kristofo a ye ne sese ye sore. Ne ye kasati asa yampene wa ye siginan ye ntu aginan na ye bua da bi eye natural ye ntumi sesa no metumi emie nso yi ti so enane ne se nkasa nso no begina mu da bi eye natural ya tum e de se ne de si wo me de si wo se ya enye ye eye natural obi aye din obi ankasa ena kakra de ne didi ko emme wo man yi mu a agro women agro foi Mrs. Danso mama afani daze mu wo he asofo titire wo Ghana ha mu wo he nyamesuma kanifo mu wo he imam fo mu wo he sheik fo mu wo he eti ebetena sia ma wo de ne kakra ma o de ade abehye ye kon na nanam ahefo mu wo he osi ade ayo agema badu doma hene meto so na masore wate watu onu mutu akasa ye hwe kwanse mpanyifo nyina betu bibisa na sa da pade we Samu suboke se we. Amesha yeso. Womu didi kwa ase na basoro. Ye no be ho so no na ye manyina asai. Se Nyankopon be hia nipa e wa bode abakosam mu a. Se Nyankopon be hia ne ma so be sore agina ma no e was wiase abode mu a. This is the time. Nta so for mu we he. A Christopher ye free wo Christopher ye wo he. Imam for ye wo he. Sheikh for ye wo he. Ye na no Muslim for ye wo he. De Nyankopon ahyehyɛ no. Ade ne pese dane no. Na ade nti na Ghana. Ana sasɛm yi wo mu piade ahyɛ ye nkon. Na ye din ye mampanifo, mampani wo ho, utumi si ne bon kan mampani be de akyi wo ho, utumi si ne bon kan ye. Ana ye te ho. Ana sofo ni nyina ye din. Mutumi nsɔre nyina ho. Nyankopon na ye kwa asɔre no pa ye bɔ mpa ye ma no. Sha no pa ye ba kwa asɔre. Ye bɔ mpa ye no. Na asɛm ne ye kan yo. Nyankopon na ye fa ne Bible kyerɛkyerɛ asɔre ma no. Na asɛm ne ye kan yo. Nyankopon na ye wi asɔre ya ye bɔ mpa ye da na sese otu ama ya ba asɔre no ɔmɔ ye ho ban no ɔmɔ ye nkwatente no. Na asɛm ne ye kan yo. So who is going to stand for God at this critical time in human history, especially our Ghana ha? Eya se misa. De na mase.
Amen. Amen.
Ebi ade mama mesama mache mama kwa babio na ene critical issue djuma edin se na munimu no ye bedi nkomo pa na ye nkomo ebedi no e yasam a esese edika na sam no soso nti abadwafo ba ye be bibie ni aka se de sika no na samba kwa mpesa meka mun se omayimu Mayday no nsem bi piepie na nsɛm ne piepie no ti yusufoɔ kasae nsɛm ɔmo kan no ebidi ho kɔmɔ yie papaapa na afei yahwɛ ɔbɛnfo Kwabena Frimpong Boateng ne nsɛm ɔno so akɔka report ɔde bae ne nsɛm piepie mo enura ɔne menu aba yɛ akonama edi nkɔmɔ kan nsɛm ahodoɔ bebree enti yɛbɛhwɛ ne no so yɛdom asukɔ ne yahwɛ nsɛm a ɛfa aberante ɔsɛ ɔne mampani and lawyer na ɔyɛ gold dealer na wayɛ documentary Jazeera for yɛ no mampani de krata akɔsɛ wɔn mpakyɛw Jazeera for apakyɛw na so wɔn mpakyɛw nsɛm na wɔn so aka de afa nkrata wɔn sa kan no ho nsɛm de dɔɔso nti ebedi ho nkɔmɔ bere mu abegyafo bɛtena ase a ebedi ho nkɔmɔ nansa na no ɛna no pɛmenya hoho bi wɔn nkyɛn ɛwɔ ha na ntansi na so ne de asi ɔpɛni obi a yɛka pomde ho nsɛm abin yie papaapa nti ne yɛni bedi nkɔmɔ kakra no akyi ɔsɔre kɔ a na afɛ abegyafo aba na afɛ nkɔmɔ no yɛtumi adi ne yie paa ɔpɛni a meka no asɛm yi ne din ankasa ɛwɔ hɔ na mo no deɛ ɔde bɛhu ne paa ne time ɛda so deɛ ɔde bɛka ne paa ɛne ne din time da so Bidimafo Herbal Clinic wɔ no ɛna bɛka mesa no pɛ yi a ɛdwo ne yɛba bɛkyɛ apomden ho nimdeɛ kakra na yɛso yɛde abɔ yɛn ho bɛsan sɛ wowɔ nkwa a wowɔ ade obi bɛnya wo so a ne fi yareɛ pani akɔ aba
na
ɔde wokɔbɔbɔ no wadi nkonim na wɔgye ana kɔtu mmirika
man kɔbɔbɔ
wa mɔ boxing so
me mɔ boxing so me dwumadi a medie no ɛho abasobɔdeɛ
wow
afi 2023 we ka ho maako nsia de nam kwan so kura ba de bebrebe ni nyina afiri adwuma pa adwumaden ya doctor ne adwumafoɔ edi emagana fo ya ayaresa ekoso no eno ho abasobɔdeɛ
that's right enti sa wo hwe abaako na benkum so de ne de wa hia
we ye West African Medical Awards
okay
ekoso be wa mantini e wo Golden Tube ya wa kra ya okay yes Bidimafo Herbal Clinic best herbal facility of the year 2023
esa bobi a mo wo no se dia mo dan ne tie ne
mewum oba ne herbal dia mimpo de ye anka we kura anka enye herbal sa because o fa ne general kura Bidimafo Herbal Clinic your facility no best
okay and now
when so ye Ashanti Legendary Awards ya e course anano memendai
okay
due to almost research say West African best herbal doctor 2023
wow
almost edi ba no it is enyuma pa na ye born wo my God
that's right
yeah
enti we na exercise Bidimafo Herbal Clinic yaresabia so do ho bo mo a okotokoro enka so apomdi de we dan so bituma kento obebi sase nema yare ahodo be na bosa na abere be na mo de sa yare no so sikasam so tesai
Bidimafo Herbal Clinic me na onyankopon ase
yeah
anope na mentia UTV so ahwefo nyina
omu nyina je so
Bidimafo Herbal Clinic da biara da ye frɛ eda nyankopon de yenkwa eche ya ye adwuma ye ni holiday ye ni weekends da biara de nyense ade ebechew ne sente ne se da biara ewoda obi breso se ono magye na yaresa enti ye ka se ena ye nya adwuma ebia enne na wonyankopon se yemfa ebre ento oyalefo bi yale so enti da biara ye adwuma ena yale de doctor kana some say gise wo bi a wawuo ana yesie no saa nipa no na oni akwanya se oba benya na yaresa se nipa no mu na yensie no nko ana bepie mo Bidimafo Herbal Clinic dia yale bia wo de duru ho Nyankopon adumti ayaresa ene fa hodie wo dia saa na etie wo Bidimafo Herbal Clinic eja
na ye hwe mfoni bi betwa mu sisia na yarewa no bibia na mosa na se bia specific yare bi particular yare we
yale bia o hwe clinic say ye nya best herbal facility anke say esefata
to hospital na kakrakasa
yeah hospital no ye kan wasam no na eda wo screen so no enye asam ketwa wo Kumasi Abuakwa Agogo ho enti ye hode yale bia eja Kwabena ye ni yale ba yale a eba ho bebre stroke diabetes pressure any sisi yale sa yale we so na Nyankopon de so tumi ama yense doctor esha obre eto yale no so a empa ho San Etiewo, Medimafo Herbal Clinic. Na enimonyam enka Nyankopon se Doctor Ama oyalefuo bia Medimafo Herbal Clinic ama oyalefuo bia nya anida so se ne yale na oyale no se eyire so paasu kwesi dania ne yale ebe firi ne so ewo bra wode nani akyerem ewo kumase ebu akwa agogo se wonya beduru ho na doctor at the time eto wo yale so a empa ho ewo Medimafo Herbal Clinic enti meto mensa frɛ obi owo akirikiri ne benche yesem omra me piem wo kumase ebu akwa agogo na oyalefuo bia ne dimafo eye ho a oyalesafo ene awurade na menim se onam Dr. Tam da so obesa oyale ewo kumase ebu akwa agogo efri se da bia metaka se se Agya Kwabena.
Yes sir.
Baby anka adanse wo pa wo mayimu eye Pentecost for solid dem ba be piem mo Medimafo a se Medimafo atwa Pentecost for solid dem
esa na yaresa papa
esa ayaresa papa adanse nkrofo die wo Medimafo Herbal Clinic na no na sister bi free niwa dibuas na sister yi edi adanse na wo twa ni picture oyale eda TV so na wo hwe sister obi obe 40 years no asa wanya 85 years atam no woso wakoda mpai bo ase emfinhia enson hospital bia ni omayimu a wo ya onko ho ne nyina ankosi agaba Medimafo Herbal Clinic Dr. Tam da so wo baaye be na otwemienu kobosome no na hwe sister yi a tumi se ampa onyankopon asem adi no adi enkunim esan se emfidie ene nipa so yenhunu nipa nim de nyina kyerɛ sɛ yale bi ne aduru ba onyankopɔn se otumi sa yale nyina na ene tam da so ama onyankopɔn asam abem afe na kyerɛ nsɛm esi muni dua na ba efra ha ban sa yale ne afe na abem ama oman Ghana abubuafo enante enifrafo esna panie stroke diabetes ne pressure ne yale nkaye nyina ye entatia case enke ba ne se na obi a yawo na nifra efihie dia na ohunade da aba Medimafo na nani aba abete obi a ya reject no ka papa bi na odi na dance se ye kan no fra ewufuo wote na ni no na nabusuafo gina ne nkyɛn a ye papa ye ya twe na ye ba be pai no ewo komfo anoche ego mu se ohome kakra ego mu kasa de a ye nsanfo no kɔ ward wose ye ne kɔ ward ye se ne kɔ to condemn ekire se obi a ma mehwe no ba bi a oda no je se ye twen eda obewuo ni asan ye de atwe aba esan se ya reject ne se ne kidney ne liver nyina enye adwuma afreste na onko no kasa de omfo no kɔto fie na owu a omode na aba na de Agya Kwabena ye me nwanwan se enkampanfo si gamfunu suro sikan obi a musi enye ne se obeyi wo se kofi a musi kono won san konom bibiduro because doctors nim say bibiduro no na onyankopon tumi wo na asam kese na ehyenti se okonom a ne ho beto no wo bro mo so reject say enye dai enye yie papa omode papa koto dem wo say ne sofo ba na oda ho no mo de amane bo mo ka ken say sofo no say mo fa no ko Medimafo na Medimafo asem wo kan eta ye medane say gidi ya wawuo ana yesie no na ontumi ma Medimafo mo fa papa enko omode papa ekoi ba Medimafo ono adi adanse say oba ye ne nan kura wantimi amfa ensifam wan hunu bibia eye hwi na de ne call runs baby okoye bia ene ye hye se onko na edi bosomi a ensemble review papa isi ne nanfo kura timi de sere na busuafo se wafa yesi opema nti yesi wafa obi yene bisi eye duabo ensem bebere ni nyina mu na eye yare na ha papa ba Medimafo na edi 2 weeks obi a ontimi sole no wa sole edi adanse a okura enkrata ye de reject ni se obewu nyina edi adanse ewo Medimafo Herbal Clinic enimonyam biem enka osoro nyankopon efrise onam Dr. Tam da so sa yale akese yale si enie duro yale si wedie ya reject ko na ko wu no me ka kire obi bia o tie me say onka na koma ento ne yam yale bi ne asase wesu a na duro nye de eni ho enti sa wo yale chinchin ko me ya bi na wo yale no wo anya ayale sa enkyere se yale no ni aduro ba bi a wo ko ye no na wo anya na wo anya de wo anya no aduro na ka hu se ade a ye wo ne papa no ye wo ne boni wo ho ensamoni ndi ne ye chiche edin ye de ye medimafo heba clinic na me ka kire se so be piem wo medimafo heba clinic na wo na se wo yale no wo ne wabusuafo kla de sirese sika kora adia inshallah ayaresa fa hodie ebe ye wodia ewo kumase ebu akwa agogo te me ka kire oyarefo bia se onka na koma ento no yam na omra me piem wo ho na obe piem wo nyankopon adom Dr. Tam da so wo de ebra to yare no so a empa ho da me sisi me tika se me kotodwe me kwada me ntumi na me widie mu hyehyeme brabehwe ekwan a ye fa so ye massage wo medimafo herbal clinic obi a wanya accident a wabubuo na wo ba ne ye keka lompesi si animu a bonse onyankopon de ayale satu me no ama Dr. Tam da so edi Dr. Metaka asem bi se me a metuwe oyarefo a otie me na ohwe me hia wugidie de doctor hia se me gidi se me komedimafo a be beto me mfa nya hwe de me hia funu ho ya wa na montu so the pay ubetu na mo abeduru medimafo herbal clinic ebu akwa agogo na wunya beduru ho nko ade a nyankopon adom me ka kire wo se o sanfa yale ne nkofie da efise obi mfa poma ma ho sanfa nkofie obi ntena hwebu ma ho mfa hwie no ensanso nkofie biem doctor obu na konta bebo so memiensa merewafo nkokorafo atopoma to aguo wona wotehwie mu a wasole anantie yentumi nkan ade akye no pay doctor fun sha asese ebele a adansidie nko a Dr. Mania Tio, Matopoma Tunio, Mahunadio, Matumia Caseo, Masolia Nantio, ye mammy cried, na ye now so that I saw a bit more beca at theatre form. Shed the yanko pona, Medima Fotoye, as some answers a Medima for near Mawa. When being the bit me at the Amawo, a sansa, Onyanko Pardon, Medima for Heba Connecia, Ube Druha. I had sa any for Hudie. Eya wo dia e wo kumase ebu akwa agogo sa na tie ene de doctor kasa papa na ene ye beja doctor kwa manako na ne numbers in the go na 0244 774 282 my main kind bio 0244 774 282 ena ba kono so ye 050 0500 727 727215 na ba ko 0245 616336
entisha no so owo kumase buakwa na nenu ehon so de okwa anye sika no mohwe wapum du ni hia omo enti bomode aneko kakra bi a chese wo de kwa keke for yare ne ko na yaresa no ene de adanse die no so beba enti ma wire fi so do ani ba kire kumase ebuakwa agogo eho ena medimafo herbal clinic wo na oduru ho a facilities no ko ni board no so na ho to ba enti se wa chichi ni benche no te kasika no de kokeke na kodu ho a obesan frɛ ada UTV asese na no pay ye ma doctor medimafo baaye time da so ye ma ne baaye ma wo so ho atumi atowo frɛ 0244 774 282 and 050 072 7215 doc anope beda sipi so nyabre ebaye nti beja ne kwan amanako na eja ne kwan amanako beja fo beba na fe yate na se na ensem ahodo wo ho no ye di mu pensempense mu ntwan ye ba sisi ai awi adesema medam asese mo twa me yakoto nkra yaba afebra so se ye di enkomodidie no na se komotwehwe no ehihye so na ene anopei me mami bi awosunyan me manabusua nyina hyeden papa na mami amekan osunyane domase na wowo ne din ni ene nana adanse asantewa na ono na no ye doma akuntanim ankobia hema se mama me kwa kura nti ye junda toso miensa na doma akuntanim ye kwakudi ni na wotweda nti ne mani nyina Lucy e wo Germany ene busuafo ni nyina mamu nyina hyeden papa mamu hyeden pa sunyanya asam de ba na ese de me de na aba se bi so na ye ho emidie mu aha nti sana ye be no enne eye no ofase bi eye na woda na mpesa aha wa ha man pese meye na ni din de Jenkins Kwabena aduo twene uku school e wo Ghana Armed Forces School e wo Sunyan Liberation Barracks owo basic 4 na ene na woda enti Kwabena o papa o mame unuanom obusuafo wo fame ameti hai o mame nua yakona ma ene abusuafo nyina se ye mauntini nkwa kwatentini bi se dem ma wa hoden ahye ne ma nti wo fame wi a be yo show wate ensuru kra enura so na yewura enesofori sapon na woda enti miwura anopei ye besan ama happy belated birthday bio na se da wa unim no nkwatentina de bi sa de ma ye do pa me se me do pa po wasem pa you inspired some of us man kana me boa nti de me koso aka ne se kwatentina de bi sa de ma na achiri no se bi se me ushu me show de be ye papa me de manu to me show ba we nko ade me ushu me ushu ti me suru kura awie ena no pay ye ba na ye ba bidi enkomo na anope nkomo ibedi no abedwafo no abekamensa ewa ha enche medal mu edi na de odi kan ana sense me bedwendwene ho no obefo Kwabena Afrimpo boatin report ode baaye no ehu sama be bebre ebinuma bonsam na gusa ensam na nyina so bia ebinu se wo nyina so na akoye kona bra special prosecutor to nsafre so womra na nsam ode baaye no esa ye criminal aspect of report no na omeboa special prosecutor na wonya asem no mu hwehwemu nti sisi no kasai obefo Kwabena Afrimpo boatin waye krado se one special prosecutor eko akokodi nkomo na wohu se de niema sitie pa sanso ena yene ne twetwe nkomo enra kakra okan ye no nso eno nso ye de be piso na yahwe gold nsam TDC eko ne enimguase a edu be bia ye de aka omamu no nyina yensase esei ene yesu a esei sesei oko social media emrante wa no omo dia kokuduro kasa keke omo ye video viral ye say asase no ba ku bi abrante ne say asase no ye say no se mu mpanyifo no am hwe toto omo ne ye omo be say asase no omo di shovel na pick axe ene niam ahodo bi na it kwai no omo say kwai na it's so pathetic asamba ko kan ne say ye gina ha ya excavators abesin akono enye excavators ketwa na mo de mo se me yentu na mo de mo betu dia yampene yenimu nyina betu na yasasase no nkoda na se mo ka na mobo pa enti ebedi eho enkomo ti yusifo akasa mo kire se empepi yetaka na oman no mu aden covid Ukraine and Russia and ama oman no mu aden eho nsam nko a but yusifo akasa se da bi ebi wo ho a eye yankasa ye ne ye na manaba ne sa ye tu fa bibia nkohye covid ene Russia ne Ukraine tokwa da bi yankasa nso esu ne eba ne ye eka ho bi eso sa na ti ampa ye bedi hu nkomo ti yusufo akasa ama pani a woda oma no e de atojo achirim se National Cathedral ye disika bibere ko wuremu a ye hu ne ti hu ne nan no se be yanka ye hospital eno be san krofo yare no hu hia ebinim se kai asame na papa yakoko kan enti no so yebedi hu enkomo pa na hwe yakọ parliament nso sesi ye niska ye debt stock no kwa na ekosoro eka ye de no kwa na ekore ye IMF kura no DDEP domestic debt action program a ye se ye se na be ya man no ya ye ho betua ye 1 or 2 3 4 5 bi no ehun sam no anwen ne se amanane fo de ye kanso so mo de sika no so mo de be chan you so mo be trebre no mu so mo twa so mo ye ne dan you no eno kra no sam no ye kan wi ene ye san borobosia no mo ente be bi sasam na se buja fo krasa mo dwen ye ho ankasa na sa ban no wo dwen Ghana fo ankasa pa na esase wo ye hu ne ma eko na ebusia no mkoje ye no so ne ma ye se ye de bisia no baba ye no ye be bisa se so is that what we need now eno so ye be di hu enkomo enti ene Erica J deputy bono regional communication officer edema NDC amayuku no wono enote mebenkum so akiri ho no na fe Matthias Bonzo Ewereko Boaten wono ye governance expert wono so na temi champion mi sebenkum so na me ya sompa lawyer ni oye financial expert wa biom sikasem tutuye mu dua kwanta de hye konkron wono so etimi nifa so pe ene sekremu kakraba eye yewura His Excellency Sampiyale ne yire ka ba bi no afi pepepe nie nti wokọ na wakọ akoka ne yire wo afide dia koso na afi mu nti no watumi ameka yensa nti yebegina sa nkwanso so amane hyeden pa afi no achi honorable Wilkinson wono so tiene na nchi kakra wanka ne ntama nkyere yen wanka ne ntama nkyere yen nti yentu watumi amenya na namusini ha na so ni nyina mu no yede ebe hihye so na yahwe se dia esitie na yahu senia esi eko na say and me baby did the birthday me ba me mai kura me mom chop money ache me din Jaden Mixing Kweku Obimpe Jaden Mixing Kweku Obimpe me Obimpe wa hai ne ba no nti if you me Prince o me Abigail o papa Prince o nua Kofi ene wo nananom nyina na abusuafo nyina o say Jaden happy birthday to you from all of us over here and you know of course your papa Penny something will happen today okay don't worry cry Erika Kwaba
yeah mejo so
bibia boko
nyame adom na wonso
adom ho ye papa
de nyame ase
Matthias bibia boko
ja
ye de urade ase na yaw
yeah
ho ye
nyame na adom
good
sa wo so ahoden
na me wo papa last 2 weeks na me wo because sunyan eko doma hinkru nti sa kwa no so me fa so me da kwese da adwo adabana na me bae nti me ko experience
work me fi sunya benada no ko dwaboso na me fa so ko
nti because sunya na ye me desa me ko hoti ma me fa sa ho kwan so na me chia me nua transport ko fi ebo a transport antwi anopai bro anopai ma chi pa na me chia be sister iko me sister iko anopai ma chi be hu ansa na me ko ba da nya hwe mesanya ba enche bia mesanya ba na ma ba behwehwe mu nyina awie yeni komo yenkɔ ne yenhwe yeni kan emfa obenfo kwabra frompo obate report ye baye ehun sama sɔre bebre na tie asɛm bi a ɛkɔ ba mehwehwe na mabɔ wɔse ɛbrɛ omu hye ɔhaw pa ɛwɔ ɔko a ɔmo de tia galamsey hu no ɛyɛ 2021 no se 2018 adwuma ne yɛ den esan sɛ Minerals Commission and EPA Sabran nom de license emma adwuma ku ahodoɔ anya access to our forest reserves. In 2018 no and Minerals Commissions and EPA any state agencies ahodoɔ emma kwame to gold no emma concession license so mutumi companies ahodoɔ no ebetumi akɔ forest reserve mu akɔ kutu gold wo ho eno na ma okono ano ye den pa eti samampani ati committee so munya adwuma na bre koronam no state agency so mutumi hwe ma committee na adwuma tumi kwa anim ama license en kɔ forest tie edinia reserve mu no forest reserve ene yen kɔ ho na se matumi say yenko ho a na ma pedi tokwa na opio so woko ade boa na yetu galamse ase no ye kwa na se ye bae ntia no ye di nkoma no paper na wakasa ose asam na waka no ogina bibi ogina onyi bi mfamfiri mu onfa bi so enka ho ebi no so kyesa ne samo ka ne nya nokore me ne onunyamfo kwa onua wonto edi nkomo ewufie ha ama no so make allegation against Obenfo Kwabena report what he said one ankasa kura no ono so no onye clean sa esanse nipa bi aye ne boys ade to mudi ni report no mu ene ho nsem bebre enti are we serious say report ye de be adwuma na sem fa adwuma e was special prosecutor ho there now so we have the right to talk about it enti ma mission sem fa so Matthias report ye ba ye where the church
na come comment we am person me pass answer
comment be say can be do so na kwa pass
ma me mo shim so mbe kan bia no mabo I say I think 2 days ago and Ghana Armed Forces at this statement we ba say Ura Jamadin ya na oye asreni ya wa resign say oko contest wo wale constituency on the ticket of the NDC. So last week and I'll call program or my sister station Joy and I'm addressing as a retired captain and I Ghana Armed Forces this statement about no said that ben say me addressing her as a captain.
Some of my
yes yeah can't Ghana Armed Forces we are no or nama addressing her as a former captain your friend a lawyer no the name and it's armed forces and now the military will be can from Pom Boatin report you could copy. Okay. Yes, no more can illegal operation on this.
It say watch them say a lawyer no dey adwuma dey and
I say omo ho nsem report.
And say we dey report
to that and stop politicizing the operation.
Me da say into the brepa mu no nyakwan a ye beka wasem. Matthias ma mintie o. Me mo 6 minutes why?
You da say we dey come me fa in Chiama o na UTV ne adwuma for ni nyina. Na menda Ghana for ase yanda nyakupa isi wa maye nyina adepachi ye ga betan ase no mo be din komo akere adwen akere mo Dr. Kwabena report here by ne special prosecutor say what to afreni me ya say nkofu bi fise bi a ne oka no nyina so bi eni ebi mu so ayesi omo adwen so pese omo bogu ebi mu ayo omo adwen se omo twiti nti se nyansa anase enwu hia kra se e wose ye topic bi a ye discuss no mo ye nsa so enye yi because ye share Professor Fripo Boatina onye ni paketwa I mean, the question that they be me bisa me who have done reported that talk from Uncle for say some Mokasa and say Professor Fripo Boatika so o chantro e da jide. Jakoma. Say Dr. Fripo Boatika Professor kase o chantro e da jide then to na santro no be twa no e de be ma no. How would that light profit him and his family? And I say then koso and odebe magana mama nipa na adwuma se onye adwuma na oye no bebia ne ho tiri na waka bebia ko yi na waka but say at your mu na say aye adwun se oh se me wa bai mu na se bibi asem bi ba na se efa ne ho a na se me ye bia me bo futu pum pani no me ya e ha dwen bebre mo interview a mo ne ye mitie na utie nipa no se wo no bi e bon wo no bi kasa na so twantro be wo so twantro so kan no so bo so kan no kre wo say from the report how no atras e troy any interview mo dey the man has been consistent. He's been consistent. Well, it is a friend or my friend no. Eye adibia anka e wo say e ba da and it should not be Professor Fripo Boatika
In Crawford was side job money, these people should have been called. That. It's your person, trust, oh, they have a bow. Young fan say, dear Professor Fupo Box in the car. In quote, young fan say, Yenny say, a no credit, and I say, no credit. The fancy him say, no crown, say, no credit, which of course you need. But be niwa a bed see facts, and now say a bed tray say, yes, you not essay, no, and you no credit. Be ni wasa. Me who cry no, me who ye cry no. Me a Christian, me Bible no si ni who, and they are swati, and one sem na yeka. It me nim baby a crano, me nim me chrome, enzema, me nim so if you tackle the air ko elibua, obefa enzema, uju baby for ankobra, obefa ankobra bridge, ankobra river and down, and it talk about me nim say you should know ayapoto. It means say galamse na koso. Minim so say every district biano ye wo peni wo ho a ogina omanpeni anam omanpeni na oko etia galamsey no district biano ye wo peni wo ho a ogina MDC anase DC entino ye pese ka kire say district na DC wo ogina omanpeni anam a national security for a dissect head no MMDC and I said DC omuni says galamsey no koso they could have stopped it and I said omuni try no be stop. I mean say the Emrebia you should be able to call a spade a spade. You should be able to call a spade a spade. Frère my friend Professor Fupo Boateng me sure say obeko di onimbia no obeka but me fear kakra and say why any person you protect report a beba no findings a beba from the special prosecutor no asobenya kokudu edin na atudwa obonya kokudu din na atudwa one say abanwe pa ese ampa opese okutia galamsey ampa yesu na ese no edana kuma so say opese oma yesu no eye 27 no we say ye 34 no ye nyi we kra so no say o kwa afumu a sapi ota na enimo dabi what say ahaban now their sense no one no you are okay you be kwaba ye de ye dwe ba ene it's no more there me kwada ya me ya bebre because ankobra because ankobra ensuo na no ama fortity o sa ensuo no eno no mo de omoduane eno no mo de ye bibia sa ensuo to they can't use it sesi akora bi so afre ankobra no opedware enam okodware enam se papi no so on nothing from ankobra eko kekam and I say from nothing from ankobra ekos asanda eko pensuo ababedware you can send your crew to there obetuma duty for sorry anopa no mo so mo call them bel akwa de ekos wo. This is what is happening. Media wabra President Akufo-Addo eyi Martin Amidu say and come here a special prosecutor. I was happy. You know why I was happy? I was happy say at least no this is somebody from another camp. This is somebody from another party. Obia at least the party interest obe making sure say opese frinching what I say. And yenimu sense my buy omoye ya na ono afio ne cost wo ha na enye embo guy no embo on mine no Martin Amidu was voicing them out no can nyina but I'm say benefit say egu no finti no wo yi na afio but who do you bring now? It's your darling boy.
That is
Ejabe.
Now that you saw no is there as a professional person into be na juma professionally and conquer bia obakatakata bi so say dey say dey wa kan dey hu and dey start on dey kan inside dey no e da ho page face say dey obetuma da na dey mana yi
Ejabe, simple example. Simple example.
Yes.
What's here? You're a professional.
Yeah.
Journalist. I mean, Ghana Obia Ajiwatum say, I mean, you are Obia. Most of the young people in this country are looking up to, because senior uti what command or tree language so no. A young coffee be brave. Say bibi koso. Na say a begu YouTube himfia. It doesn't matter. So you're so professional. Say you will not protect the interest of UTV.
Of course, yes.
So that is what I'm talking about. What person trying to say? The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Abuja, onim say galamsey koso.
Say we making moves baby. Say obaya no mo bi ejai.
Excavators na eyira no up of South African part I say ayira afa. National security wo. Soldiers group in realm some fighting galamsey. Please for group realm. This is AFDC now. Yehu be excavators nafa. Eja kwabena. Yehu be excavators nafa. Hey, wa ba yeti kromba sebio membo ni dimpo. Yeti kromba na se bia police ni bako ana se soldier ni bako kwa eko bebi na se yakobo no. Na so back be report say yakobo na soldier for be ye job tuna ye hu nkofo mo bo sa soldier ni no. Excavators. Ye ni bebi etu afa. Ye ni bebi akọ. Then Ghana, we are in serious crisis. It means we are not serious. What can I say me? What can I say? Say a mountain, they've been bold. Almost worship. Almost worship. Because this is open it to finance arena and can you na carry for you can't. What can but you also young men they say, almost say me boy and then also boy. Because that's what he said. What's a young man they say? Assassin ye betu, ye ni na ye best said. Say ejina ha and no money excavators abetwem eko. Someone here yesterday yenye they are hungry. Now
yes sir.
A serious security threat to a nation. A very serious security threat. Hunger is a security threat. Hunger. It is our mountain na komodium. Some natural munya adwumaye. Some mountain na ebia say from 18 or near 18 or near 21 oni ko responsibilities for ne mama ne papa ne sister tin you e ba begu no so. A onya adwumaye. A wo ka say ebia onja in the galamsey. A wo ko so eye no. Wo hwe no kuti pa say onye. That is what you are doing. You are not fighting anything. Unkuntie bibia. 2016 when the president was a candidate, who do myself okay? Or say, NDC for ne say, Sebio, NDC for ne say me ba be Google say, omo boa, me ba be shen mukina, just me ba be ye ni ye, me ba be si, ni say ni ye muni.
Say ni paso ode, inti bia mra ne hye da o say ni pade ye dwom fa nya dwuma. Say bia no so betu ama na basa.
You see, what can say this here? But it buttresses the point, say, it is true. Yes. What can say? What say? Hoto. And I say, Hoto now. Also, also, Ekasai. Or Kasim, or
Charles Bisu,
Charles Bisu, whatever he is. Only Ekasai. Or say, even Professor Fripon Boatekwa enye clean. It is so big status or equalizing bibia. It means whatever is happening is true. You can't run away from that. I say, even Professor Fripon Boatekwa or canon or enye clean, which means also or yebi. It is or yebi that it means that whatever the person is doing is already in existence. Oh, me angry me fribano. Because Sanka wouldn't say or you be a wanting or ye. It is a wood to say for property ye be dear. He is not cleaner. It means ampa agen koso ampa the report no jabano. No but who problem is one fan who arm account. That's why exempting if but the can what I say said your canon. But the problem is one fan who arm account. That is what we are saying. But me ma make say no anything. Your best right. Special prosecutor. He's a young, fine young guy. I mean, also gives hope to young people. More aspires to be lawyers. I mean, they want to get to the top. He gives hope to those people also. Nemomu, frère papa, find this biana ebeba out. No matter obia no eba ko dimino, he should be bold and bring it out. He should be bold. Because when you bold, na so the bad one. Na say one yes so be shodi obi na so be kata you be kata obi born so a you will see say you open up Ghana phone in Akwano and a bedi which I support the fighter who person fighting. It's a job if this government is really serious, let's get independent people and then put them at the helm of this affairs.
Okay. Me that say into the one so serious one. Yeah. And somewhere you can your mind no the dachi and what some near can what's your profit some kind about report no buy no the paper be here no obi ti say gabi ochida ko akasa o say say some no define no no nim ho hwe lord come nso aka say wono so enim ho hwe ada nipa bi so a wo mo so aka say wo mo nim ho hwe but I na pese hwe ni say ade na yesi ye ko ade bi enye ye pese esiesie no enti na na mutu bi esietu di siesie ni bi na say fa etu ni di siesie no ye etu anamon say ye esiesie ade no so say na say I say enkwansi bo mu na wo de ti wo say enyinya na me so je ka ne hye wo jano wase na wo se wasoja jano ahya se na ye aduan ka ne hye no na enkwan ne pro does that mean say wasoja ampa
Jacob na my main starting common say agro ni edi ye on say nkra bo nkra omo so omo no aduane nti ubusa dia oya obeka cho so no aduane but ebenia
mutumi
ni ebe hu say aduane no ana ye bo nkro sabi yeso okoka wasema ye ka say we be bo nkro na we abo nkro nti me ka say ye bo nkro literally say ye di agro but ayekasefo ye we're not serious about it my main starting common in here. If you go back as far as 1324 and the Jacob now I think that these issues get to me a bit more as far as 699 years right around this province yati papa no yesi mansa musa etu eko Mecca ofi Burkina Soroha ne Ghana that empire ekodru Mecca gold bo globally had tanked because no sikakoko say ochiche wo kwan ho a okodru Mecca na wiase sikakoko bo nyina akofom. Many people say eno na dey Africa any West African coast eto wiase nyina adwen so say sikakoko wa ha ama say bi English for any omu nyina start ba ha say bi omo be fa yenkwa. The point is if you come back down Ufiho now back up until let's say 1663 you English their most valuable coin was called the Guinea coin. Nefri Ghana ne Guinea coast. It was actually pure gold. Well, some say about 8 grams of gold in the small coin, and it was the most valuable currency they used for 200 years, which is gold they got from her. Dian kwanta to sunyane techre kwan so wo se wo fa kwan so ti se wo fa ha ya dwiri
o mo divert kwan no kra
ya divert kwan no sebi hwe nipa su ne ya bia ne hiane a ho kire a ewo kro na ya dwiri a se say ya be sika kokko ho no the people who live there live in abject poverty ko ba bia ye to go bia ko Kenya say ko Wasa, look at the people who live there, and you would say, as a sebi oh, nipa ni adwene. This resource has been mined here for thousands of years, and so I come here and say sebi impenyimo anima, say yario, say jimio, say damo. We can't do anything out of it. Now, me from a contemporary time, 2017. Abaisi Yenso say this precious metal that has been with us as far back 700 years. Essay Yenso, essay assassino, because for Professor Frimpong Wate and Monkomono said something very, very important. Or say kwaya no, nipa and it doesn't get any important than that. Inti ye training in a near hunu ni say Sabi this abia na mania kuta machine ni nyina ye home. Inti yetwa kwaya na yese yahra yes say enuane yes say enubna but there into 2027 yes say so yes say kwaye okaje yes say kwaye no atia besi 1.5 million hectares from about 30% of what the total land mass no so atia besi 1.5 but 1.5 no obi anim dia akasese no omanpanyi so de ne amine omanpanyi he will put his presidency on the line to fight this fight. Jacob Namame, the interministerial committee, who the professor, the good old professor Enfanentonche, who were the people in the committee? It had him as the chair. It had the lands and natural resources minister. It had the local governance and rural development minister. It had the regional organization development. It had the minister of monitoring and evaluation. It had the water and sanitation. It had interior. It had defense. It had minister of information. They worked from March 2017 to January 2021 until it was dissolved. Sebi. Uko school. Now Tresohe. Now Nyayi. Now Nana. Wanko school paying. Eko Tresohe. No Nyayi. In fear na Uko school no some fast one say.
I say anything.
In Penyifo Kukudam way. Let's forget about the report.
Yeah.
Omojuma no muye no. What is it? I had
If I so be a few mama.
In so no, I had Ko say go una oka video na ho asem. Go right now, Galamsey illegal mining, is it working or not? If you answer in the affirmative to that, say Galamsey ne kwaswa. Forget about all the big names and titles. Complete.
So fail, Hannah. You're failing.
Jacob na.
Yes, sir.
Sebi, I use this to say the point, Sebi in penny for any day anymore. But of course, me say me need to me and make us will be in Jagalam say. It's a no apportioning the responsibility equally. But I think that we all need to know, say, on mine no. Say ye chichire maya ye penny for wasudi. Sebi I say the also takra aniwa san the also takrache. Any the jawa so a
yeah the
aswa. Inti say ye koto aba ye di jawa no ye de swa. And penyifo way forget about them. What about the presidency? If you put your say eja zowe kutame. Nam kacho say meka zowe. Say menye bia na menum nso no. It is a meka say my presidency is on the line. Literally, you're almost swearing by your presidency that you would fight this. You're still the president. The issues are still going on. So I just want us to know, say, if leadership is serious about, I mean, can't we solve this? We're told, say, mining seekers from China, about 50,000 of them come year in, year out to look for gold in Ghana, about 50,000 Chinese. About 200,000 people are said to be in the Galamsey business. The business, we're told, feed about 3 million, which is about 10% of Ghanaians. So I understand some people because say, well, Accra now there who got to any say about it feeds about 10% of our people. So it's not as simple. I mean, we all know the political gains. Say baby or why share cannot or man to about mobi. And I think the NDC for politics, but they are scorable as anybody. It's not MPP, it's not NDC. It's just a general failure of leadership. And so the point is this: say say, and nifa, and I've said here time and again, Jacob. Say reports say we risk importing water by 2030. Ghana water catch say in so or more sunny so maya no. The turbidity is gotten too worse such that chemicals are more sunny so no kosro. And yet we are unbothered. Because obibenye skenti, obibe kwa kotoka kesie no bi ewoka no ofie nine nti enyina yense yenso no nkwa enante na ne ka kesie ne ye no oga no otuska na cheseden. You see, if we fail as a society of values, we fail in understanding, say, we're creating our own enemies. Inti Sikakoko, saying America, and it's been with us for years. But we need an approach to it that is sustainable, that creates wealth for our people. That does not destroy the environment.
Na ya baby a yedroi ene se na nemasi ko gidi se betu hu bibi sense ade cha ade se ne nyina no ade no saa na ese wo ka na akwakopi bi se fi ade me se ya kan ho asama kan me amtie ma kan me kan na akwakwa bibi obi opani bi frame ka cho so de tena TV no so na no mframa tena TV so na kasa na bibi na wo de men konkotu bi you see enti ade na kama say you take initiatives baby. For instance report here by you prof can send me a report no o se bra na ni abra o mo pese o mo kuti ade no na ense bi e mo den frefre ye wei menye wei ye wei menye wei enti na ema na motuo no etwesan nipa na ya kan wasam no so chese because mining company, but particular mining company, I wouldn't want to mention the name though, but everybody know. Ne won sem bebre by say way o ha yenya century ba kokɔ report. Say yenya century hwehwe mo kokɔ ye no. E fa some mining company corona ho. Some mining company corona no ye ma no license for prospecting. Say profit kyerɛ no. Anya prospecting na no ye na oye mining. Some any company corona no yes from NDC time also Dr. Obin actually letter e come some any company ni say wonya illegal mining na wo ye no e forest reserve mu no e say to me create na dey man no it's for prospecting, it's not for mining. Why that particular mining company ono kwade de bia no wasam ba na so e ba kora na ye hu hwe ye ntehwe
Jacob, now to me is a very funny thing. Yeah, my muha, and I culture, yes, one penny wa pakaimo. Inti nipa sebio, nipa nihuso, etise nyanko ponse nya Bible kano. Na nihuso tise penny na ote apakaimo no. Still nipa swan woni tifi. Ebi aboninim, but that culture should ask you, say, how is our thinking? Yebu baby because akrani penny edi asema. Ready for. Inti empenyini and how we conceptualize empenyini no. Unya tumia yadi ope. Unya tumia yankasa wani. Unya tumia oswa tumi emanukosi. Inti ekosi say whatever the name is, and I'm tempted to mention, but let me just let me move beyond those issues. Say obi yesi obi tumi for tumi wa obo. No abra usu aka ho ena otimi usu oro ka wa oro mfiri wonsa o otwefiri wa baiti nti so obi timi wa obi kaze mebo wasum no matu aka nti oyi ni sika no de ahwe wasum no aka fa opa o ye nda anyeye nti me hu ni se sa na ebedo, and that is why the impudence of the youth is coming up, because I could do baby there are names in the report, there are people mentioned, there are facts given. It's about the powers that be taking it and doing what they need to do. And yeah, we all know the issues, we all know the people. It's because if Professor Frimpong Boateng Tonchai, who hasn't heard, who doesn't know in your communities, the CIA, say, Nakobusa, who are the people behind? We all know. Police, if they want to do the right things, they can do it. It's a matter of to me, yadi to me yeden. Yadi to me chichiri kro, and I yadi epe. Me minsusu yemuno.
Okay.
Yeswa to me. Inti unya to me na.
To me the opebia.
Now the
obi the message be about or say Abigail free year or say Agya Kwabena for the galamsey issue. It has never stopped. Come to Amansia South, that is man, so you cry for the next generation. Man, so people buy cocoyam from Kumasi before they can eat cocoyam. Just say, man can eat a crano. And can man so and can be a man say south and come to be and can manu to be true. It be anyhow. And see, baby, I don't know. I just don't cook Kumasi answer. Now, I will say, Agya Kwabena, good morning, please. If I may ask, a lot of ministry formed the interministerial committee. Where is the other committee's report? And also, na yedi eho enkomo agon Juliana said Kwabena, why some of the NPP members took the Speaker of Parliament to court for not allowing the parliamentarian to pass the bill of gay and lesbianism. It's strategy. It is a strategy pa. Anyway, I know some of the opinion be near the so or say a farmer. I was Shanti region or the court to say some or a farmer or Krieni or Wukumasi and now or the Ashanti region or the court to say court to Shena or the attorney general and speaker the court say Mrana Omodekono, the financial implications or whatever. As I say, financial valuation in him. Nti so obi say obi before obi to a say who financial valuations o come on money bobo so be free me person no say Eric committee nsem like sorry prof reporting I come say buy no etu na basa obi e kan de e na wo mu a asam no ye bom din wo mu say no wo mu nyina so abeye o mu ano na so prof say bibi gina no e kwa eno gina
yeah me that's it. Dedi kan mesan achia UTV ahefo nyina na menchia me senior brothers a me no mo share. This is the first time. Agya ho said the kind on last Friday me call Western region, Western North. Subsidiary to be precise. Na me back and I'm fa Boakon area Ekusi Sankore. Nti me fa mu abefa nkase mu kofa Kenya ase ena me si ntotro so na me ko sunya no nti romra me dru nkase mu ko Kenya ase amenam kwan no so no enema na era ne wo meeting mu nyina ne se no my ben kra na etim. I was asking myself those questions because me share the state of a kwan na menam so no na me hwe edwuma ekoso wo petemu ho ejuma ekoso Newmont Ghana good ejuma ne ekoso na ofri Kenya ase eko ntotro so a bebi Newmont site na ankasa wo na menam sa akwan no so no na me busa me ho ne se ye Canada and e be Newmont operative free a nkase na kwan ne ti ana. I was asking myself a lot of questions nti me ga na menene nam no na me ka kire ne se ye di o man abroad to ye di o man abroad because we sika ye so adi free petemu ha ne kwan a ye nam so emfutu eja utimi hu obi fie e ben kwan hu nchense na you know what they do at the mining areas they be omutwa kwan no so na omo water so ya no minim trimupo e shechiri every morning kasi kwan no so edi nsu ye den egusu mfutu nti ana baby ayetu agudie no wo ye kota wo agudie ne yira. I was asking myself those questions. Mako oboase enclave da dunkwa ne petemu saa kwan no so me fa kwan no so na me ko dunkwa na ja utimi du baby o ka no wura mu a ase we wura mu na me so bepie that same enclave go the juma ne ya ene kan yenka okọ oboase a nipa tesoro na gold no ye tu na se. That is how it is. But look at the state of those areas. Just go to South Africa. I think some few months ago, me akwenya ni penny bi ko na ohwe Johannesburg said you kru netie na ufi Johannesburg ekosoweto ohwe kwan ohwe kanea yekọ na o kai sa openi we Archbishop Desmond Tutu ono osoweto yekọ ni fie ho na baby ana Nelson Mandela monso akachi bi ben sa areas na nipa ne de na ni yedi nkomo na nipa ne ka se Ghana your problem is say pama brofo ne ntem dodo na nka osi eja omo kakra na omo ma develop ansa ya mo mako upon say South African history apartheid regime no the problem by ne de kika ho nyina no they've developed to certain stage within the council. But my problem as a country is say Osha to say the enemy no opinion the composition of the said interministerial committee, the caliber of people. Some of you na be catch us say we go school or Harvard no. We call Cambridge, we call Boston, we call Hano Mabani account munim diabum. and they are the very mining engineers woman akwenya so onko ye broni adwuma obeyi ni ye ba sa wo de woman hye sa na akoye se abusuya ne de ebedi ho no modwen after Edina senior boboy ni na chi no page 5 of the reporter. I think the first paragraph talks about NIPA and our ministries na yede omo ye said oboboy. Now about the next paragraph I say Mr. Charles BC, a presidential staffer, was appointed secretary to the committee. The committee was supported by TMA. The committee was supported by Minister for National Security, the National Security Advisor, and the Chief of Staff. National Security for you and the lunch, if you see something, say something. My boy. Until then, I know more country. So the National Security Minister, Ura Kandapa, need the National Security Advisor. They were part of this committee. The Chief of Staff, Professor Frimpong Boateng, a real report in 2021, or the command no oversight responsibility over this committee. Into a group of intelligent people are that is how I classify this team to be. Because the omojuma no moye no nye ka ne enka eja ka wose sebe emra na ama wiase nke hangi bi mo. Because what they've done to the nation today ayensunsanso ebedi enimu akosi emfia hodo ayentimi calculate. Eja offer the same report. Now about page 10 of the reporter. Professor Frimpong Boateng ekan you. Say although it was worrying, I was not surprised that the Forestry Commission did not migrate onto the Galamsey platform. Mr. Kwadwo Usuefi, aka Sir John, was actively giving timber concession, even in the forest reserve for logging. He also gave forest entry permits to mining companies, both large and small-scale companies. Kwadwo Usuefi, about the composition of this, Omokote Galamsey now. Na Forestry Commission eka ho bi who was then Kwadwo Usuefi ya officer Johnson na yin efre no na baby a na mere okra ho ye ne say the same page 10 no last paragraph of where na make say I remember that at a meeting in the conference room of the president was that from Pomboatin I told the president in the presence of Sir John that the greatest danger to the forest in Ghana was Sir John or say to say the yina yetepunu ho ayeka say na mampani ti hobi Sir John ti hobi ono Professor Frimpong Boateng ka kire mampani say ekun na ye kun nyina no de oye danger pa ma ye kwa ye britu ese nyina you see you no ye Forestry Commission chair na Sir John too. So the question was ye busa ho no say ho na den na mampani kai because mampani na de na konwa to so to say the menu penny na ka no enti se bomochichi efiri nso ase aba be ka che wo se denche mawua ayi menu apani ye gina chinye but o ka asem no because on say akamfo bu bebi se kromfo no ko wi ade na akranman na mpo wo no e bia na o mani bidi se o mani bi ni nso na on soma no so President Akufo-Addo himself is a proper galamseer. That is what I say.
Sana wadwene yo.
No, oyebi.
O ka so oyebi an concession.
Per this report yes, nipa na odi na to ho no. Wei. And na ebo kwaye. Who gave Sir John appointment to Forestry Commission? One of the man.
Che bia man pe.
Eyo for report.
On to me who be.
There be o nyema penny. Now the same report. Offer report. I think that's the same page. Let me check. I get the same report. Oko challenges now. That is page 11. Or say challenge number 1. Most members of the interministerial committee abandoned the committee. And I read, or say, apart from the Minister for Sanitation and Local Government and Rural Development, all the others abandoned the committee to make matters worse. The chairman was personally attacked, vilified, and framed for things he had not done. Such assault came from many people, including some of the ministers who were effectively left the committee. And the reports now prof there, but not say, challenger edi kan omunya ya ne say omo amampani ama omo adwuma so omo nkoye asasoafo na ode omo te committee na omo report man National Security Minister, National Security Advisor and Chief of Staff no omo start ya kwansima na bi mu je adwuma no na omo gya mpo no na oye chairman for the committee no de nkofo we di ye no. So the question is, President Akufo-Addo take this committee no oji briefing and now take committee ni we and because na onim de na wo yentino because you know President Akufo-Addo oye cosmetic politics chen obi a who asiye nenye that is how he is into what take committee we ni we ya on dissolve a committee now no one cabinet ministers e de omo powers a free committee no so not ya na wante Agya be point number 2 was mining in the forest reserve and I read nyama me de buy was the decision taken in 2018 by the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and its agencies to grant concession in virtually all forest reserve till virtually all forest reserve to the mining companies did a lot of harm. 2018 when Anete Akunyaso. Is it not President Akufo-Addo? So in 2018 the same government now our power committee said yenye jumano or granted or say virtually all forest reserve Emma Kwenya say yenko ni yenkotu agudi e wo kwayim. Now the same president nasia by be ka kire say me granted permit ni wie ye wo mramu no masia te committee si yenko hwe say de be ya yenye adwuma wo kwayim. Eta yen hohoro ye ni mu nkosoro. So President Akufo-Addo, this your committee was a scam and you are parts. Mama to on kan kakra or say the chiefs and opinion leaders are most unhappy with the invasion of the forest and farmlands. I personally received a lot of complaints from chiefs. According to them, they had kept forests in persistent states for hundreds of years. It is a Sankore na obekọ ni enclave ye wo kwaye da ho a na nanom se ya bo ho ban number of years a ye bo ho ban but aban betena konwa so within a twinkle of an eye ene ye kwa ibetu mu nyina adwuma ye no no Agya the same report over challenge number 3 was it unwholesome behavior of some MPs and government appointees was it sune ban bia na ense na mfata ya na ye aban mu mpanimfo ene mrahye bedwafo bi ye. Also, the Professor Frimpong Batin was it is on record that activities of some senior members of the NPP, some senior members of the NPP accounted for the anger in some of the communities. Or say, NPP party for penny for him Rashibedjafo be sune bang, and the dear before ko petemu ahudu bia near yes a good year in some nubiene. Now, can you say, Honorable Joseph Abet Kwams, the former MP for Manson Kwanta exemplify such individual.
But you know who no say no correct.
Na me na mte committee. One out here. Was say MP me ka Professor Kwams all pe MP edi wo hu. No ye anti galamsey expert. Ye kai no pa. Sa papa yi ka kwanya e be fa so esi galamsey ano a. Ehu. But papa ne say Professor Kwam no e galamsey campaign. Na dey ya wo mu ne say there's a conflict of interest matter here. So the special prosecutor no na me trace and call this statement be ba say wa free Prof Kwams. At the time now Prof Kwams, member of parliament or say Ghana asase no. Na on na board chair ma Minerals Commission. So you sue down the 2 million now no. And they grab a lot of concessions. In the name say they ba yes community mining. And now on no board chair for Minerals Commission or MP, MPP in Ashanti region. Manson Kwanta and not on concessions no Emma illegal operators ne Chinese 200,000 into idea we
say no correct
what out here committee no
and I'm so on no so say
committee now can who be
I mean can be na say
on fan asem to baby
on fan to baby obi asem fan no
so Professor Agya owura na ye kan asem no I very renowned professor and ramokoye interview no fini ma dey misuan when the papa na hu se kwaye hu hia ntini fie kwaye mu note hu ye hu environment are not no then who ye
enua ho
and no man nyina wo fie ho kwaye mu not because onim asase mu bobre so mfaso send the panel conducted this like or throw this report
okay
nyejo mahama ne man adwuma ja okay no na meta no nu baby yes nyejo mahama
na
so senior kasa 30 minutes
na wo kasa
na aso kasa
makasa ja kasa
okay
baby na anti
na menimo
wo tam ya so de mo
se ho na nka wo after makasa be 7 minutes Agya ibiem Professor Kwam na ye kana asema mampani Akufo-Addo ne san yi no board chair for Minerals Commission then no ono ojinsase through ni tumi owo as board chair and ode ma galamsey operators and yes say kwaye and a Prof Abeka ebiem challenge number 4 was it mining by party officials and government appointees and I read was it throughout our struggle with illegalities in the small-scale mining sector. What baffled me was the total disregard of the president's commitment to protect the environment. I can state without any equivocation, equivocation that many party officials from national to unit committee level, their PAs, personal assistants, agents, relatives, financiers, engage in illegal mining. Don't forget, the same Professor Frimpong Boateng and the video Bab on Tia. No near Kwesimu Yi so a Musa party here sika. Now we are John Boadu, then General Secretary say, ye my party for now Quenya no Munya Galamsi na party here sika. A honor koye complaint here a Kwesi. What is all no so MP Obedi or Central Region? Ghana is so near Masododo or guts. These people. Such excuse my word. Men are making such criminal acts are perpetrating in this country. Such criminal acts are perpetrating in this country. Such fraudulent deals are quite we in the Kuma. Professor Frimpong Boateng say, "A see a auctioneer. This guy, they are cartel of criminals. Excuse me. Unimagine on fire. Senior, are there now quoted tax force? So we need to move possible DJ excavator now better dia. Other now cover auctioneer the better task force on us. Because you were rich say you confiscated those assets now you were was a day you the first one but for we see auctioneer the better so say you nya excavator na near 2 more board you see enya juma ade merchant the for boss na excavator no but they have the guts to say in this country so be and confirm confirm to go through a reporter ya no kumase na ya management ewo nip lies of perpetrating in radio so say mahama yen confirm omutu na excavator a pen drive na excavators mako be hinum atimi atu aida but there was some mines in this country with me defend the excavator aida no can confirm asem. You see the problem we have as a nation. ABM Agya in the same report or say activities of Operation Vanguard. Also, Operation Vanguard that consisted of men from the army and the police service was charged with controlling illegal activities at the mining centers. Also, when soldiers were withdrawn from Operation Vanguard on 16th March 2019 due to complaint by small-scale miners, mainly from the MPP stock. So, meaning here, no, now Operation Vanguard, so I'm not sure for Nejuma no more than a year. Now, this liars, yeah, MPP won't. A trophy and a carbon article. Listen to what I'm reading here. Also, the police detachment took over the entire Operation Vanguard. This is when things deteriorated. There were consistent reports that the police developed a habit of going around the mining site, extorting monies from the miners. As can be imagined, there were policemen who were NDC sympathizers. Who would NDP for Nasa kind? Asra for na no mo ye adwuma kroje na mo se mo mpe omo no ene yesese omo kofa police for bai police for no bai omo je adamudi firi mo ho no ene omo aso police for na NDC for so Ghana MPP na kwesa atrofo a yatete omo ne yaka omo abom ene yeyi ba ko ato omo no they are liars. That is my pain.
I would appreciate because once we devolve into the MPP and we spoil the conversation. As far as
let me tell you this: the report I'm reading,
based on this report. No, that's OG report.
Senior,
what line is there? It's true.
Senior, you see, you get me. I'm a politician here. Report to Agya Mahama and yes, that is why every argument I make, me kind what the good old Professor Mampenina man Akwenya, actually and I make kind. Okay, I say Mampenina Professor Frimpong Boateng appointment. Ni CV editor president screen so one ready. Description and not the year Venn diagram. Kafa no one ready. Unim GD and all winning. Report to committee and chief of staff on Kahon. Uraka and the National Security Minister was in no part. If you see something, say something. So the report is out. And what is stipulated in the said report? And I make kind muchi. So what again? Was say MPP for no the complaint is as for no how and yes, how and you call a police for the buy. A police for the buy and call for corners a police for the NDC for. Ghana Police Service and recruitment you find NDC for you find NDP for san. These are the caliber of people. So let's politics out of this because Akonya na Nado de Tosono, Ghana Akonya na president on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party. Say Ora John Mahama ne Teswa, inka NDC aban nebu o man. Anameboa. Aje biem point number 8.
Okay.
What the community man and the Memfanton chain because the very door mo lanchi and I'm so mo lanchi galamsi. I said it on this very platform. Aja point number 8. Or say in the third quarter of 2018, government directed that there should be ban on importation of excavators for small-scale mining. The Ministry of Transport was responsible for making sure that the ban was respected. Subsequent event indicated that the ban was not respected, and presently new excavators are found in illegal mining sites. Who appointed the Minister of Transport? Was it not the President? Minister of Transport no that time no Professor Frimpong Boateng say the excavators about maimu ha ono na so dey because of the ban omo na clearance but time why you can see em first excavators ma no saa mre no kra excavators do ebesin ko ye kwaye et said the ban we better na konwa so chief of staff issue fiat say yankra new cars say ye an na hu new cars at the presidency. So what I am telling Ghanaians is say we have a government in power today. They came to steal and to destroy. Ajana so offer Bible. Now oko Proverbs 29 verse 12. If a ruler pays attention to falsehood, all his ministers become wicked. President Akufo-Addo is always interested. Proverbs 29 verse 12. Or say if a ruler pays attention to falsehood, all his ministers become wicked.
Proverbs.
Yes, and we know that
Proverbs saying.
Proverbs 29 verse 12.
29:12.
Yes. Opa can you no mama.
There be so what can't person say
no.
So he need tie atosam a ne nko anyina be ye abonefo.
That is it. So he is President Akufo-Addo today. Na sum ye ne the atrocem no tie the facts na e wo so onim o ye ho adwuma no. Ne nkofo no ba ne aka de na sum asa na ye de takra nam na so achi. Ontie hwehwe. So what is happening today? And linking it to the recent gold mafia report by Agya, you could clearly see that the president is interested in the deal.
Because you're interested in the deal. What do you mean by saying so interested in the deal?
His statement, his statement, Asante be there to within and Shashasi, and the command Jazeera. Now, first year LLB student, Kwabena Sakrata. Agya baby a yedru no ye twemu level na omode yakọ because I keep saying say about with their bunch of connection men they're not sure ya wo be ka kire say Jazeera something mususu say egu mampani hu fi omo no nya Ghana kora na egu ye hu fi ni na ha omo mampani no ye omo busuani na na ha no egu mampani hu fi. But Jazeera say,
but specifically, the man mentioned the Mampeni Dean.
Mampeni no. Mampeni the person holding everything in trust for us. Into a good year, chef for more now. What Kuya say and Sasson, he is holding everything in trust by the law. Lawyer and the one. So Mampeni Kata no Chokoyan. Jazeera for honest or my correction, even in the content of what he sent. Now before answer no mobile be this you know. Ye bo mama ni say bibi say na a list the gangster list materials I can find. Lawyer, oh now you're lawyer. I don't recollect. I don't know him. Huh? I say you know. Lawyer na ti he me bo.
Lawyer na your lawyer.
Enuntina emramu no. Yes say nsem ye friend at tetisem. Here say although say exceptions. Lawyer na ti ha. Lawyer me say I don't recollect. And minim no minimum
I don't correct it just menkai
so being kaya on kaya
you see we are in this work. The president Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Jazeera for be busa okusan say no owura ya o kan nsem we ba akom yenu ne miensa because asem no de o kan ye di mu akotene no o say o my Ghana bosom e bia no what the bear $40 million of gold value and the free Ghana kwa on tuahwe ebiem mampeni ye nadamfo mampeni no ye ne lawyer eno nso no otimia contract e wa aban mu Lista Holdings no nya contract na bi wa na ebo no aban de man $100 million no na subcontracted the local contractors e bia $80 million enti $20 million na ye mfaso no ne mampani mu na eche na omo cha said oye ne se obi account wa ma no de sika na to mu amomo enti emre so omo hia na de aba enti such video na ye di kan be kan mu nsem kire wanse ye kwa koyin. What was your comment? What ha obi koka airbass ho asem a ye ka government official one na MPP for craft official one ne ye mahama wo ya ba odin o yesi ko yiwa no asem nkai. What? Okay. Mampeni na nado danko akufuado. Is the problem of the day.
Medase Eric medase enkoma ye die Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng report no asema na ye ka asanfufuru bia na bebi efira na bebi a bebi duro minim say special prosecutor asomu no ye kokokokokokokwa ebeba ena say yeso ye adwene say ade no bebi ekọ no me de bia nso di ye kwa ho ensa na ye de bia meka say bebi anema keka ekọ no eya na ehu na de ho beti kra ne say ahoho ena ye ni bebre de ma ne ye ya wo ho ne say say Ghana for na ya na ye ade na kasika ni gina ka Ghana akra de say ya na ye say yeso di ye kwa iska ne beka ene ye de o ma adwuma akra betu aka choboi say ya na ye say ye ni na kokosisi asase no na so ahoho ena eye no more omnye ska no so do mo de ko omu wi a ombeko no mo sensuo ni sase ni wi a why na kokosisi no nti ye be kan ajabi kajabi
Yesia obewi na me pese me ka asemba ko ndeti asa report briefly ndeti asa report meji tum pa se eye no krem
aditi
na me ka se wo de wo yi Professor Frimpong Boateng kwa to nchenga evidence no eye clear hwe wo baby o ka se police for no mo ba mu no on be ye problem e ma because no mo call galamsey site e ko jiji discount kwa me ato asare yesi azim eye clear evidence into we no we buy answer we bow
report by
report buy kwame deba it was a kwame asem buy no ababe batresi asem na waka wa ha no it is some conform person mo down place I report to it na a hadri
me da say ye fa ne ahwe ne nkasa foforo na May 1st eye adwumayefo nyina ada 1st May eye adwumayefo nyina ada na eno na Tisifo so ekokasai na Tisifo
so na adeni
no mo abehu
mona moye
ya ne ye
e ka 1D 1F no
David ya ne dey ahode ni sika ye
okay
ani enim de ye wura na soforo support birthday boy
the
product no
na minister
nti enka 1D 1F for me
no be no show
men show ne men show Mede no adwumayefo kasai na pani a oda adwumayefo ku batan no HUC wase ekame se bia ye duro no nyema no ohye na IMF aye koi me pese fa firi ho wase IMF na ye ko no ye ma na luku ase se IMF no ba beda ne mezaya beda ne wiase o man Ghana ye hawo nyina abutu ama ye nyanigye na so ntisa na mo no the ordinary Ghanaians are going to suffer more ye ba bebre more IMF na ye ko no esan say conditionalities ebeba no ye Ghana fo ne be huna mane ye amafo ne be huna mane de to so mienu eto ahudo ye gigye nyina ne de adi ba nyina so ye Ghana fo kuru ya ne betua enti ye bebre too much afo saka se bi for cathedral no ho wose na saka cathedral ye ni aba ye si ni gidigidi ye hu ni ti hu ni nan no yen convent enfanye hospital enu betumi aboa ama amafo tumi anya ayaresa enu hu hia sense ye de besi saka cathedral no sanse mo wo kan yi no ya we Agya
one can you say national hospital
na sa ayaresa bia
for national no so
ayaresa bia enti national cathedral na nya ayaresa bia kese mo man no enu betumi aboa sanse mo kan bi no se da bi sanse secretariat no kra kire se Debi okwa bia so no cathedral no ye besi na ye hwe IMF nso say ye ko ho no ohawa de bebre ye say Tisifo na kan nyam na me kan ye enye ye mu bia ti na kan ye Tisupani oda no Dr. Yaba ene kan ye okasu so wi no se choboi so ho enti and some are kind
I know
of
they're not come and penning them.
You and some are kind of no HSS IMF I see a IMF yes for IMF there no say IMF no a 2 year de buy ye any conditionalities but could be what them D say the whole of this year no public sector near for my for and I din I say we an count should be anto hwe enti en kwada be wie school mo wie school ho anka mo fo so menya adwuma afie no mo nya wo mo a wo ho dada etoato so saa na eba nti tisu for say e bebre pa okwa be so gidi say e bebre na fo de katida no so so
okay me sha say so obobosia so we are ankra we adwuma ko na we oman obobosia what just your future self inti obia no se sisi a me ko me ba onchana mkaze jama me 100 cedis metu a ochna the market say na mini 100 but sika me o ochna bia no me yi mu 100 amount so basically in pure finance time because the borrowing is transferring resources through time inti se me bobo se ana me ochna sika na mateso inti so ochna me dru ochna na se mini 100 ni bia na chese de ope say near bible kan no de obobosia ye de omabosia akoa no na chese o de ade be so me kon na de aso me kon so ya ti ase fi se kana ya de besi ene no time a ye giska no de aye niema ye de ye na bebre na hu hia no ye hunu ni se saada we be ba ke bia ke be niema foforo but we've been through IMF so many times. And each of the times, everybody will tell you, say, the first thing is an austerity program. Austerity program, say, say, unya 100 cedis. Now spend it 200. That means, the car, you finance your deficit of 100 by, say, say, okofo be headmaster biba, no akacho, say, 100 na unya. Intiniama na who use 200 ninyina so. Do better so, and say, because of taxes for bra. Ne kwa ya obefa so obegigi sika amana kwa enimu na ibia wa raise wo sika wonya from 100 akọ 150 na wate niama audiska ne ye amana ba let's say 150 na afi wonya stability Jacob na time aye be domestic debt exchange no there was a committee of experts our motena sit together with the finance ministry and they came up with a report. Said the government could save about 83.5 billion Ghana cedis if it did some internal restructuring. In IMF, you compare 3 billion. You find that the back CD more 11 to the $1. That's about 33 billion Ghana cedis. So, and this report is not a one-sided report. It was a committee of experts together with the Ministry of Finance who did not disagree. So, on minor. Once they do some things right and restructure and focus on some things, they can raise about 83, almost 85 billion Ghana cedis. But say, main fan say, war garage, utifie na uniska na war garage. Now garage no what on yama fridge ne microwave nyama bebre wom. Ni asesa what on yama na wo unuse na wo what on ni nyina ebetu a okay nyina. But still me mpeme kwa bobo se afoforo. Na chese ubusa on say ebia bibi fufuro na be kira but in the normal sense of things no ntiase en sheda nim sa so ye nyati ase say borrowing no anase IMF deal bia no primarily is an austerity program which means that obeso wasene na watwa some expenditure put in a certain tax measure and we've already seen the taxes. Anybody who will tell you say the growth development fund the new taxes will not hurt businesses no say be no until ejuma ya say
excise tax no
excise tax you never import on drinks and
so cry that so so harmful so drink we so that so drink we so harmful
inti eja obi obeka cho say so these new taxes will have significant impact on business omai bia mu no ayankra miensa the form economy government wo nyema mienu your Ministry of Finance which is in charge of fiscal policy say you to say spend the Bank of Ghana which is in charge of monetary policy and interest rate and there were Ajumako, which is corporate Ghana, businesses, and then there were Ankrankre. The government is the most important player in the economy because on the beche tax on the beche through his monetary policy interest rate, and then it would enable the businesses to create businesses and create big businesses for the households. Now over the few years, I think say oh, the problems are COVID, the problems are Russia, Ukraine. But me know Atenafia, where I showed you an article I wrote on Ghana Web as far back as 2020, where the issues were very clear. This is a public article we wrote before the election and 2 years before these issues came up. In the Obiaka say COVID Ukraine, the person is not being truthful with the fact, and Abia on 10 numbers na say. Yenyanchitum say we spend more than we could. Then people will say, then raise revenues. Taxes na amount from picture because when they compare other sub-Saharan Africa, our tax to GDP is about 12%. The average is about 18% in GMP tax. And my simple answer has been if you rebase an economy, what you're basically saying is that you're changing the denominator. Into the growth now, you can say a GDP, whatever billion of dollars. No, don't forget that we did a rebasing. No, and I tell you, castle about 69, 60 something percent. You call broke can be good so. But into that GDP in itself may be very cosmetic. But what the two a statistical service released a report on unemployment this week. The dependency ratio in Ghana is about 4:1. Into nipa baku bi ahwe nipa be 4. Into ukache me say tax to GDP or former. The real question is it not a sign say bia omo muntua tax no adwuma no munye. So you're framing the statistic in the sense say you ntua tax. And I say adwuma na eni ho into na amount for ntua tax. And so once you see all of this, the impact of the IMF deal will give stability to the country, no two ways about that. And that stability is important because in many sense, our economic structure is being, well, do what you can, finance the rest by debt. And it's been on both sides. On both sides, the economic thinking and structure has been defective over so many periods of time. But the problem has come to head. And as I do, our buying way so. We've seen the debt go up significantly. We've seen the fact that it's become unbearable. In the IMF program way in particular, we've seen domestic debt, which is a sovereign debt. Say because of an important player, no, I'm for the music I'm buying. On your bonnet, mama I buy 100 CDs. Debt or so bet your home for 10 CDs. After I buy sorry, I was on JBM. Who banks they publish more financials. Yeah. And the losses that are
as a banks and one worker.
Yeah. And what the government necessarily did, they say, make this carefree businesses in order to run the public sector, which we know the public sector over the years has been ineffective. The decision of the domestic debt effectively losses now is the government literally saying, say, abaya juma sabi say Jacob na wo sika na minister meet me abeg na kon so aka say Francisca mama na me fan koye juma me ntimi nya sa but aban
e wo tumi ode yesa enti some okay say banks how do wo mo fa so munya no eso ti say hwi omo bo banks ne bo ka sa bo no bo ka no ne ensunsun so ebenya awo man this kasem so ene de wo he
some banks are bordering on insolvency, which basically means as a man could basically have a measure bank in more. One way I benya de 2017 to 2019 which in many sense I've said in this house was one of the worst decisions made by this government, which is in my humble view. Yes, he spending 25 billion Ghana cedis. Yeah, go IMF. IMF is about 3 billion. That's about just about the same.
Yeah, almost.
Just about the same. Into Musena Eko IMF Nina no. And only the good banks no. So if you think about it like that, what is bothering is Yeah, that what we've had in 2017 to 2019, no, some banks are teetering on the same things, which means that Bosiambo, I did share Juma, Sebi, Juma, we are, or debt, or liability, or assets. Yeah, we leverage on people's money because the thinking is be more Oscar and be more productive ideas. Into the what Nimdia idea or minor, an idea Juma, no, compare Bosia or Banco, no, the Juma, ne aboy. The bank needs cannot one can say here's car. Not as on my moon, yeah, Kobeska or wine home.
There's a bank now with discount no
no Nibia. Why the Bemas Cadia Juma?
It's a general to scout the Benjamin in ho.
So effectively, the economy will see the slump, and it's obvious. The projections of economic growth this year is about 1.2. It came to 3 point something last year. So we've seen the decline. Empire Niemo says Sebi. You know, government needs to restructure. Public service needs to restructure. You know, I've heard even from the minister in charge, the lead in parliament, it said it, and I completely agree with him. That if you look at the structure of the constitution, maybe we don't need more than 19. We don't need more than 19 ministers. I completely agree with him. Many are doing. You don't need more than Kwame Nkrumah said no 22 ministers. But and so the real questions are that yes, see a Junipi say a bear sabi. Oh sorry now we are and run now pens so for not a
I said we do baby so I say I get the sound to be a name. For instance, Nancy Dr. Openibi, Yain says CEO at the mortuaries and funerals. Facilities, mortuaries and funeral facilities agency on the CEO. Say a horn what the country more I buy a horn must buy him say a beer or the no coa. Near may be a toast and Cascabi a command say to me or you to me a about between your size can crack to be the
Ajama say, my question. Regulation who here because it organizes productive sectors and Mahu say yes but it's a very profitable business. Funeral homes now they are making quite a bit of money. I don't think you need somebody to oversee that. Let's not overbear that. But you need to organize it as a productive sector. But the question they say sebi enyumako a ewo Ghana ewo hin aban enyumako adenti no moboka sebi uhwe UBA and some of the other Nigerian but some of them are making profit in this same Ghana ankwankwa ejuma ewo Nigeria no ma be ewo Ghana busa who say GCB here for na GCB ewo aside of Ghana GCB has been here for many years inti aden na aban ejuma it's not running efficiently. Other na Kasapreko, Enyesika, but Gehog, it's not as profitable. Other na Ubo insurance, BR, Nase, but SIC is probably not. Other productive sectors grow economy. A numa and a mao my konanim. Abai wo numa bebre, and if you heard the combined losses of government, Juma. Not just saying United taxes now near their mom. Into papaya sabi yaboni din mortuaries and funeral services. The real if obetana so not now organizing near the value of funeral homes is 100 million. Now we can see 100 million translating into government pesa. I don't have a problem that you set it up, but it will be one of those public services. Obeba, it will be expenditure. And you can't see the real throughput, and it's been sana koye in pain bebre. It's a Jamaica man akosin na Jamaica and say Abai should always focus on productive sector. IMF is an austerity program. Inti obe there will be hardship, there will be new taxes. We've seen the taxes. Yahoo taxes no Yahoo what it would mean for expenditure and things like that. But yamayani anko hu se omai dia no dia chichire mai eye adwumakuo a e wo mai ni mu na se ye start e de taxes new taxes and yeah na just say yes I be every nyuma ko a yasre omo say yagije omo ska omanya losses because of domestic debt omaboka yes I dey 12 for us abe to omo so a not just say yapesi egu o mine nankasa inti let's think about the economic model very well.
Okay.
Na yendwe wo say productive sector near the chichire o mine kwan be ne be fa so e be ma nyumako akona but means to say IMF no and the be ya answer sa question no.
Okay. So someone can IMF na be answer sa question e be ba so chire person say utie government communication and someone can say IMF na ba ne ma be sesa IMF na ba ne ma be sesa IMF na ba ne ma be sesa but in reality no e be sesa mpa e be sesa so kwan be so be for so be sesa e say sika na e ba no kra no na nsan ya loan ye kwaji ye be ba so loan is about 900 something million Ghana cedis 750 million Ghana cedis. I can't do 1 billion Ghana cedis. Sorry,
dollars.
$750 million.
Yes.
I can't do $1 billion.
Yeah.
Which is about 30
yes.
about 30%.
Yes. It's your friend says Sabu Sani Akwaji and Crano. Say Yakwaji say you see it to your crime of Sikan buy and I say you see Kutia. Next year the paper says can any who's who. And she says I'm watching for. Until they be a quite car forward, Sanda on the Eric, I do baby. You bet me I say some made somewhere Dr. Banka you know. I try against me so. Say in Paris ye here I said the fata.
Yeah.
Catch you day and once somebody na buy ya be ho abedu baby. He said the my phone so when say the be sanka ye de ye bribi foforo anke betumi aboa ayi adwenkyere na adwumayefo no akyere so wugidi se o madwenkyere no bibi ese ye fa ana se o makasa bia ka ye nyina ye money se cathedral no na aban so concentrate to hospitals akese ho no na on resource wo mu no munye o madwuma yi Eric
Agya medase anze minua pani no ensem dodo na ameka no wabɔ ne tofa but ba wa hu Agya wa amamu mu no se obia ba utri mu pa odeba ne se wo se timamufu asetina mu yeden ediye eno nti na ye politicians ne se mre so na ye bonto a na nipa na oto aba e friend electric na bisa se o manifesto ni den manifesto ni ye krata e ya apama egina ho ma ye ne timamufu se ye hye mo bo se mo ma ya kwanya se ye mra mmesomwa see ni ebe ye ntoto ya ma masetena mu akọ nti the time bia ye kasa se ya na makai in 2016 wo mra na nado danko akufo ado e bontoa na one Alhaji Bawumia the famous economist then ya na Ghana uyi ni free wa obi an she dan economist papa bia per the logic of the MPP people Agya na ne be bia ye dru no my problem is that the exact people in government, they have no remedy. And me nueti and some are working at us moon and article no my kind. But na minim say menini share in person that. Sini and some are working in ano, eh non fat to them. They know. Omon fat. It is a better and can be say omo presidency na niko ni teko tego mu hu ana omo sere. Because one e be please kwa him say monya galam say no. They don't care. Today, every businessman in this country has suffered because of this notorious government. Every business community is suffering. Every sector of our economy. Look at the just 3 new taxes now you're passing. In so we, the Ghana for a bonny I say was here to so no. Into your coffee excise duty amendment tax aba. Into your 2 and 17.5% and they increase to 20% as factory price. Enti me na nakosu atwe na wati mikro ma okobe 90 years no ne boni a waye nyina ne se yenya mampeni a ono so 79 years me na chen ne kakra bi e na ono na ba so oba ma me na asetena mu atumpo na oba ya ono nipa asetena mu galamse ne wotu oye west te say de omode aye Ghana asase ni nyina so those 3 taxes no businesses are going to suffer and see I like the point where you said say Omoba Abemu in 2017 almost started this banking sector issues. A lot of reasonable minds spoke in this country. Senya sa na ye no. Agya say bi a bank aboka be 9 billion. O say me the 25 billion be good banks. Agya say me what be that? Sika na awodi be good banks no. Etimu hye mu kena be times 2. But omo ka kire say they have the men. And ye ja omo na omo ye. Omo wie ya na omo san de to ba say sa sika na ye gi 25 billion senior ya yen sentua o ka say tax no. You see how they operate? O san ka say you don't understand why a private sector na make profits, especially the insurance sector na SIC nyamfaso. We were in this country. COVID-19 by ya insure government workers no. Greater proportion of the money no nya kenoforiata insurance company na de koma no. Senior na oni ha enterprise group. At the end of the day, data credit say nipa say ni say and omo insurance health sector for so omo ye de ba bonten. And these are the caliber of people. Omo adwini bi say omo na ya de share Ghana. So we those are yen come hono there. We can just talk anyhow and go. Agya, where was Ghana? Na Ghana te saying ye fie konwa so ye de Ghana ben ni ja omo. And then sem ben omo touted the chair Ghana for even the IMF today now. Omo started this new communication. They started from Kwawu. Omo kwaji omo ani wo Kwawu na omo ye rally no. Omo gina platform so na mte say minim say na hangover wom dia. E na Brian Champion started say IMF sika no ba. Mu behu pompon so e de be ba ban mu. But those people talking about IMF today, I have the famous economist in the NPP, Dr. Alhaji Bawumia. Alhaji. 24th March 2015. Okay, as no year lectures, be a friend in distinguished speaker series. Senior Saokaya. Time no buy and no chere Ghana for cons. Me and Tiase. The oye ni 24th March no we and no sign ko tweet e. And no sign show on Facebook wall. Tiase ma Alhaji Bawumia kafa IMF. I say, Mr. Chairman, the IMF bailout was totally avoidable if the government had listened to sound advice from many quarters much earlier. But government refused to listen. They believe in their own propaganda said, we won't listen to anyone in quotes. When government was cautioned about the scale of borrowing, listen to this. When government was cautioned about the state of borrowing, the government responded that they will borrow more. Now that their propaganda has exposed the economic reality, they are now forced to listen to IMF. We have moved from Ethiopia to Yebeti IMF Nkwa. In quote, we will listen to IMF, Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. So then, Dr. Bawumia catches economists no kusunya no. Omanya oya kwadura wa mobra ene ko IMF. Anunti no. Nsemo ano wo kan kire Ghana fo nyina ne so mutu ye fofa besia aba ho no si etie ya. Nkanye ya no ne IMF. Bawumia o. Agya sa na yan TV da. Won se meka se nipa oye dangerous pa na obi a won na ye na osinyane no. Huh? Or you're a dangerous person, more than Python. Cemetery, the same example about me in politics. Nipa one night or singing no wada. Who bet me the whole day, Naninte. Baumia, because how this man portrayed then in this country, and how he spoke. Or there's some sort of belief with Batimamu for more. As if said your day, but ne bin sigana abako semuda. But time or no can any way. And it's if you're kunyasono, na Ghana economy, na bob anything. Senior asas then, Bawumia Casa answer me in na Ghana economy. Na inflation was around 15.something%. Na debt to GDP was around 56.something%. Meboa. As at even 2016, ebe fear kunya so no. Na CD no credit depreciate. I don't think say na ebe 7% or so. But today, after so okika ansem we nyina say yaje besenti, e na yes and na make say wada of also die. And then IMF for my yati say Ghana your public debt no. I hit you over 100% because state institutions are hodo e ka omobo e ka ame no mo. Aban photo ahodo wo ha na create daache special purpose vehicle na de akwaje besia yesenye Ghana Nigeria na daache Nigeria na daache no yenipa ha wo ha na be ka kire say ESLA energy sector levy no ye create special purpose vehicle ye de akwaje besia 15 years ni na IMF de aka ye ka ho wo wa ye cocoa board ekwaje besia wo China $600 million omo de Ghana cocoa akuafo enua na esi nwura mu na ekwaje besia omo de aka ye ka ho yes oh yate protocol ye frebro fi bata e bi nsi Ghana da nti yakọ China yakonya sai no hydro ye de ba 2.something billion no mo so akuti ye bauxite eja senior how de me no ne free o say yesusu ano na yem na nanom kaka say bi say bajimre eja wo nim bajimre so kai
se manyinse ho
yes
tu ka se
na say na do nyini nchen na de no ye
be ka se manyinse nchen no
nim nti kanen no ye ka bajimre na sa mre na ne ye wo nifa no nifa ne ye mra na Ghana UK for ne de cars ne ba driver ne tinifa nti we be hu ne ba na ni nyina asesa he wona ne ye bata it is a men na kosu atwe wan kyene na ne wope e na okodwa so na obi so tawa na wope de ahye ne dodomu a otimi de tawa ne je ne nkyene na ode ko mebo saa town no na agudie mpo ne emfa anye hwe omamu na abusua bebre obi enti se gold na ode beko na obenya key soap adaka ode beko na wakoje na ne ye frɛ ne bata baba omi a ona ya na wose wada yenyane ni be ka kire Ghana fo se wakwa konya bata bi aba odi team bread we de bi si da nti wode bata ni fam ni yawie aja ye kwaji se sika na ba ye se de be ya kwan ye boxsite na se ye hye nwura mu ha na China fo no betu e de akoteka no e kwan ye ko boxsite no China fo na bi ha enne ye de aka Ghana ye public debt ho nti enye wanwa se omanya ye team na come here to this level abai we nko aboro over 475 billion now ne omuhye afidie so ana waka kire wo se wona ote akonwa so ana Ghana kaye 120 billion no ono nko abo besia 475 billion no eno ne ye papa chen 120 billion oh da bia meka o sankofo ye ne omo ne kwa asore yesusua esi wa wo ne MPP fo ya na wom ne yanyini school ye ne omo ne ekọ ayase ani omo na tena suku but yenye hia pese ya amanyo so muni nyansa chen obia that is their problem and where we are today is not about arrogance they are very arrogant and they've not succumb say omo be ba from 88 say the name nu epeni mo keka they won't listen so where we are today said Dr. Yabako ka say National Cathedral yenye ne National Hospital wa chekra because ene maka Kamaya Bosofu Bidi. You know, 3 days ago, one prominent pastor called me on phone. Who did my son catch him? Also, no, her galamsey issue needing to say National Cathedral site or no could be a banner galamsey. Because I'm now confounded 2 or 4 months still, be BMP from no. Ye my admin call. So for na catch them. I won't lie. Or say Ghana starts baby a TB a good year baby who doesn't know. No, they are suspected pass. Aban ye galamsey was site.
How possible?
Why impossible? Abia na mnanko na yetu ko from a masro. E dan yesi ko from
because right this
yes, that's and I'm so
oh yeah underground car park.
Who dey tell me why?
Omo ya underground car park o be say to fa car park car ko. To mutu ase na ya car park.
Senior. E dan ya yetu no. Amna yetu the whole world the most expensive food in the world Ghana na wo. Cost ye ya boka 339 million Ghana cedis. Equivalent to $58 million. Ye dey tu amna. They be as excavator chef for my juma. So prophet me mo din there but I think what you said may be right. Or see yem hwehwem ubekom na galamsey na aban mu mpanimfo ye ne for more because National Cathedral almost secretariat no it is run from the presidency and the same presidency na headquarters of galamsey in Ghana. As of today, Dr. Hwan na ya National Cathedral statement ba no we sign no. Busa say we keje say bosom ye tua na kase 35,000. Na nyankopa asore da be na e CEO. Huh? Hey, these people, the way they are doing in this country, God will punish everybody. But be more there. I have a colleague that I know from school. Or here, Jimo National Cathedral. Now, me say a company I buy employ. I don't want to. Yeah. What?
Now, Eric.
No, it is so bad. It's more the money you know. Yankupo di kakra kanso mo say no. Why? Huh? Mumunyame. Now, this week. Revelations are not black or signed by.
That's are we into the letter but say abrakwa do yedi nyina am letter no mo kire no akwa to say de obi sua myself kire na wati na teacher mark ase nipa ne say
what just $6 million ama carry same here no a osisi ka na etua man na enu sa na ebeye bia e fall within say ni say ke o say address na mo de man no wakọ coffee na eton o call aboni anka coffee shop aba we so records o ka say osafo man for pen so mo ko Germany loan bi no e ko pie ba e saloon okay enti onu twa flight ticket ko US no coffee shop na e de no ko address no address na carry sames e use no eno na Dr. Hwan so san use so the question is connection ben and I was CEO National Cathedral and Temne carry sames oh be legitimate questions and okoka is nyame adwuma say no ye na eku Jesus ye so nyame President Kufuado what say ni pa nyina janyankopon fa che because what they are doing now more ya manyame som kra a problem in this country because akoye I said it on this platform say me paumacho the top clergymen the likes of Apostle Poku nyina Pama Bakel no mo keka ho no me sister mo anhwe yi a mani mo nya mo amanya na me tintintin na ba we begu mani mo ase o meka ne ha because the omo ye no adepa bia e wo Ghana bia na do twen oben wa na wasel Professor Frempom Boate no bia ni mani mo nya mo wo ni kruma o twe ne be na aban mu no won se ne ono na omo kose no Martina Midu omo se na ndis won na ye ahotini owom e na omo koye ne special prosecutor ye won na Martina Midu be ka kire ye se o peketa asihemu owo premier mother serpent of corruption e President Kufuado today asofo akuku da me wokrom ayeje omo di ye last resort asemusi a omo ana edi bi mo form peace council no oba ya no te National Cathedral board no de omo nyina kogu so nti omo no dwem nti ene why na obekwa aboard chair Reverend Kusi Boate na yire na ye board chair get fan na obekwa another top clergy na de ukọ nti e de asofo akese na toto board so na akọ say they are part of governance so whereby a near meto chill no they can comment so this disaster now start on National Cathedral no Pamabaka the rumor for here near Somano he's not representing us there mebusa yes so mo frɛ ono de say priority bi na de no kwa rumor there ye ne rep on the board but you should start asking legitimate questions. They are about to disgrace those prominent people in this country because ebeye ya say parliamentary probe near someone so for we na no mudi la so obi anko yi na no. Meanwhile, what is happening? They don't know anything about it. I can confidently say, these guys, what they are using the National Cathedral for, they money laundry. They are dangerous, very dangerous speeches in this country. But where we are going, some of us will say it. Because you are here. Emre na omoka say na future leaders na future no nkofo na de call they will no future for us. So you best Ghana for the only remedy left for we Ghanaians. 2024 abana ye kwa akoto no. Eye oda achi o. Ye nya nru ho. Eye oba achi o. O hwe de nkofo ya ne na. You vote wisely.
O hwe insema ye kan ya. Ayana there be some refi I saw flame ni yes na be ya nko ese bia ye kasetia bi I say ye di agro bi se de ya odi kan ye no hwe ayi ko Rwanda o musika samo sheda nko yi
ba machi
na so Euro bond no machi
yep
o musika samo nko yi and o natural resources no ye wo chen wo mo kra Rwanda kro yan so asisi adan thousands of houses. Edi ama womu a edi be bitie.
Ukoka mbeka se UK kra de ka. Unya.
Na ye de ama boso mo konkoti. Ejimatias with all this. Na se ye de eti pimpim ye hu de ye enura house na sa jonkoma bai e be kan say. IMF deal no. Aye ye na enche bia no otumi ma date there but enche bia IMF se kan beba
on den kan so kan bi
pesa aye ye IMF na eba any cheese for some mo ka say sa IMF aye kwe no ye hu Ghana fo hu na Ghana fo hu ba be kire wo mo e chen sene aban na pa so ka say IMF no beba ye ho aton ye no be pesa wo kire wadwene wo say the cheese for aban say IMF no ba ye ho be he ha ye nyama be sesa per government communication till for so say anya no kore say IMF no ye kɔ no ye ho be kire ye more afide Ghana for ye nya dem bio kwa de yetie no
Agya Kwabena da say amamona ebu no de bia me ka say governors et say there wa uti ufie o manage ufie wo me de person me de ba from na ehu ade ehwa de wo papa no ana ekru na ufie no what is president no wo yere or your vice mano no want and no ministers ni say ufie na nkasa no eno no ye Ghana no enti say wo eja na say de bia what we say wo neighbor or ye nkwan de bia nkwan na or ye no o te ne papa o so nkwan we de enchininim o nkwan we de enye de o nkwan we de eyesi na say ye de ma one the only opportunity e cost if you ko yes nkwan ni bi na say the same papa na wo ka say enye de enyesi no the same to na e ba but e so ba no be pa o mane cho ana say say if you no be pa mo cho say asema wo ka cho no wan ka ni ye ko IMF semi na me pese me ka say on the 22nd of June 2006 I want to quote Dr. Bawumia. I quote, I have worked at the Bank of Ghana and so I know that Ghana is rich. That is true. I agree with him. Dr. Bawumia. I have worked with the Bank of Ghana and I know that Ghana is rich. It is a fact that I will not dispute. Ghana is rich. You want natural resources. You want never be rich. Not correct. It is because the managers of the economy are incompetent. And so all that they think is borrowing. The NPPE voted for Unauthorized resources in Ghana to develop Ghana. I am telling you, we can develop Ghana without borrowing. The money is here.
Unquote.
Unquote. And has the money left Ghana? And Ghana Sikano, Enya Taban, Etuko Burkina Faso ana. Ejapana. And Ghana, ya want we are not borrowing.
I want to say borrow.
Dr. Bawumia 2nd June 2016. Also Sikano ha. But you see, amamo say ubu amamo na say okowe na say uyi say a good I say Bema you nipa bia onu medura eyenyo. Wam say why ya je ne me kan no Satan na me ni aban mu nti no me frɛ see am abema mo say challenge ni ma na ntesa ne me kan mo fa check. He has never been able to come out to apologize. Me, I'm not happy with that. I know your NDC for no NPP for no one. But as a Ghanaian, I also mean crying. And I mean who say, Charlie, Sana sa IMF ya Ghana ya kwa Sana wo ba ya ko hoda yensi hoda. The same IMF people they are projecting Ghana's debt to say from 2013 to 2008 no 28 no. One show your debt to be raised to 60.6 billion. The Ghana is kind of a car your bed no. Mameka knows your parliament approve. Bakubi wa mi hu ana chese bibi yemi
COVID na
COVID loans say
I mean COVID 60.6 million
or say discussion of the or say $150 million finance primary healthcare investment project. $200 million finance Ghana digital acceleration project. And I feel $60.6 million and no third additional financing for the COVID-19 emergency preparedness and response projects.
You see, Adewe, Kwabena.
Yes.
Say Ghana for nyina. You see, me ya say Ghana Parliament etumi approve Adewe. You know why? Sure. When you say WHO kwaba sisi abeka kire say COVID-19 it is no more. It is no more. It is no. It is not a global pandemic. WHO abeka kire. It is says carry our You see,
John Kuma say na ho dada.
Ba e wo ho dada e no ye ntumi approve. What is e na ya saba na aba approve. It is says see na ya aba approve. E ho fa so pa e den. When say sentence a ama sesi Ghana for eye hu say President Mahama no ya ajenkwa no. I'm not speaking for the NDC, but I'm looking at it as a Ghanaian. When you say Sankasa, a friend say Lagos Hospital no, Sanka eniwa aka COVID-19 ba kan be chire pa.
We BBC report.
Oh, mamen kama no kasa man mamen kama say.
Oscar say research bi ama no.
Say me assistant.
Onya assistant.
Onya my assistant. Ejabana.
Yes sir.
Sa hospital ya esi Legoni. Ebe boa ye pa. Ebe ye adwuma magana fo. Ministers kwampo munyam COVID bebre koda ho.
Na po koda ho. Ajima manu so da ho.
Amu koda ho. Sanka ni ho a aka Ghana aka ho be kire pa.
La de no mo bu agu.
Ma me fa ho no Embra National Cathedral any the TUC for Eka. Dear Yao Dr. Yauba Eka. National Cathedral, I am not against it. A bear monument beer and Kabebwa Ghana for. And Kabem my tourism way, a bit boost your tourism way because me whom be pay. Ufu boy AC La Basilique, ewo ya musokro. A man ko fu be to kwaya, omoko ya musokro. Anya shekra me hu shekra me hu a prominent pastor of this nation. Dakeward Mills. Okoya eko La Basilica ewo ya musokro. Eko twa videos. Eye say edit by me name so it's a very beautiful thing. And then we know say ade we ya esi ya musokro say ebenya bi wo Ghana and say they see Holland ebenya bi wo Ghana ebe boy bebre. Nemo ne tuisifo can say what say you're done into a national hospital. I agree with that.
I didn't.
You know why?
I don't.
Sa Cathedral we are Omusi Archbishop Duncan Williams has made it clear.
Dakeward Mills.
Duncan Williams.
Okay.
Duncan Mills is different from Duncan Williams.
Oh no, I resign.
Duncan Williams, Archbishop Duncan Williams, ebe catch plain blank and clear, vividly clear, say it is a personal promise of President Akufo-Addo Akasa Ashem Nyame Bo. Say Omani Bedi Presidenta, this is what he's going to do. It is between him and his God. It is the Jacob Ekoshia above no better. Children say o shira mia me dia bobo we to ha say o shira mia me ko asan ya ba abeda wase enti e for better. That's a promise the president of this republic called Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana, said on agreement on Yakupo.
So ye wo yedim.
Archbishop Duncan Williams ebe ye fundraising. I'm a fundraising kese. And at the front okatre say member nkofo e kan cathedral one say but enye aban sika ene de ba be si sa cathedral no. Individuals sika ene de ba be si sa cathedral. Obi personal promise obe solicit people no more betria. Aso ene yetumi nya finance minister baneka kire o da say ye need taxpayers money on former cathedral for no on fanye ejuma no. Sentia me jidu say you still use for asem na omoka no e say na ye fo aso na ye say anka aban we betie na so betuma da no we into a national hospital anka beboaye no and then say what
amena no
nya o kama kan bi
e hwi ni ho
Mr. Eric Mr.
Because amena no dey intimi ko hospital
say o to me e dane de o project ya o pese wiye e your personal one but so Ghana for me domunti na ye me personal way am person ye name me jana into a national hospital because ye name that pandemic kese be to Ghana and as be wiase bi ye nim sesi anu ye nim se okole hospitals kwalebu rejaya refurbish office bebre ye what problems it is account to me done this project into a national hospital e be serve Ghana ni bia
na we cathedral na ntumi serve ye nyina
cathedral no e be serve obia ya kire tourism side of it ni ma e be ba be ye obeko be museum e de be sisi say that be ba won kwa won hia me si museum no pictures e ma be hwe so won ni nkwa and any be na be hwe picture no any be na do be sa kwa homa no
abanche bi afa ni mo kire bere ma de so national cathedral Agya Kwabena. There are 3 groups of people who are protesting the national cathedral's construction. Those with the spiritual insight to see the blessings that will come from the raising the edifice without edifice wouldn't want it to be built for their wicked reasons. Iti nipa wo humani a onbe hu enfira cathedral no beba no omno kokoro beti betim fam se na be cathedral na ntumi nsi. Again, there are people who have simply jumped on the bandwagon out of ignorance. And then there are those who are merely carrying out the devil's will. Perhaps there is another group that is primarily focused on cost without also considering the advantages. The National Cathedral not a useless project as claimed by certain people. No, I don't think so. But instead, let's engage experts to help in building the National Cathedral edifice to the glory of the Almighty God. Amen. Bewe enimu ochire berima. Enti wachichem
enimu ochire berima.
Enti me wakati
wakasem. Enye se obi chiri.
First one no.
Obi ani ho a asemu eba ODHC Pentecostal. Pentecostal represented as of be brave that word Mills. That word Mills. Obi ani ho a na ode cathedral we echi esen. But he has resigned. We free Pentecost for me free ni din na oka ho. We free. Ene the papa a ye me mentor. Ene onya sa akudonu po enka about the cathedral because families are back out ene nyema ekoso a egu Kristo ene onu ankasa no free because we say sa cathedral say me did no woman the back out ebe kasama sa cathedral that a obehu nyema bi no we say sa oni sa dream no fan kasa bi enti we gu no fi wo enti me de sanka ne papa mu a
okay
anka let's stand this yen ka say enyo eye but yen tin the two issue for akin yen nye na yen fanye national hospital and boy obi at least you have amount for compound and your doctors omo yare a any abrochiri minister any abrochiri say no moko but say we e be ye hospital bi a chale esi ho
hwini ho
oh Eric
senior
is it Joko no mama kan zman go so anapa
yeah
mama kan zman go is it Joko e dey ba say menyo zo menya wo dey
okay nam ndenti amekasa no won say
enwa suma
e ko tax na mo crofo no MPs akotana ma shebe dwomaji wo
ka approve tax ya parliament say ya ka ma say ma wo
MPs approve tax
omon kan parliament omon kan
omon na messing
Matthias ma no
enti media me fi say dia anka be boy
okay
na sa e ka no mo ka say sa approvals wo ye by na e kan be ayan no tre na menu ya de kan no o bobo si ana o mu se won tumi ntwan na ko de kwa o ma be twan da chi akwa se bi wakwa jiske bi akosi dan mu nyina moti dan mu ene de se bi nyame ato no nsa afro e be o tire se e da na bia na bank da fa ne back ana so o ma no betua nti eye ka
da ho ye betua me da se
just a quick reaction
your family we just about 8 minutes I the phone enti be ma Eric be 4 minutes am fa de aka na ma na so Eric say to ye ka was him baako 150 million
COVID
$150 million finance primary healthcare investment project. $200 million, and also to finance Ghana Digital Acceleration Project. $606 million, and also third additional financing for the Ghana COVID-19 Emergency Preparedness and Response Project. Parliament Agya it's a parliament here. Because according to them, can be on social media. Doma East or Doma West. I'm not sure was some more. Now, party, no, I am MPs, no, at actually, and Marco Quajibusian,
Doma West. West, I think NDC MP.
Doma East.
East, Porchum, yeah, Porchum MPP. Yeah, to about 2016. I'm not 2020 and another bay Mampenino. You come Rashibi, if you're there about one year, Chong Diary Pie. Quite a fast for addressing for house. So at time there 137. Now, young who see will be majority leader. Sa Payo, Sedeno. And a true dear all means first in the history. Yamiadom court in Jangte, MP back who say Untimi Carino as a member of parliament. So for a time being, that constituency normally representation in the house. Sanso na Okobota regional and then another Danko Kufuado, human rights activist. He been see Abako Semuda. Ye wonkofo bi e wo sala. Omutimi to abama onu bedi mampenia o se omu hiam rashibe dwani. Nti na oko parliament representation na 137. That is not how it is. Yeah, oma fa kwan so ate na ma no so baako. Nti loan agreement we passage ne ba no utie a minority leader at forcing. Because they never supported it, but because of their numbers, those three. So fine. Once a senior Casanana, also on the baby couldn't cry COVID-1 because other ones, yes, the be quiet, so I mean, interchange, many problem. Yeah, the be quiet primary health care issues, any problem. But just 2 days ago, and a BBC published say COVID-19 global health emergency is over. World Health Organization.
Yeah.
It's over.
I was going when there be as I'm not mechanic beginning. No. Say I know modern say you know almost started classroom in as to money and Sanchez will be out. COVID the crew ya huna kokwaji manu miami crew ni. Yes, COVID daba. Cotton rubre Ghana. Chobwa or the trosso no. Na chen drew no bo. Be seen there or the gut to talk as a health minister. Okay, I said just last 2 weeks on the Kujina Ashanti region said National Health Insurance in Yejuma. No ordinary the no back call rich utuesika or sign call UGMs utuesika but UGMs in any way said your mama this year and no health insurance list na UGMs in count I hope baby ejeka meaning that they are a bunch of liars in government. They don't even know their factual. So today waba sika pudu awaje to say the mini penny site the alaji bawomi aka no buy a public debt sika pudu awaje ye nyina wantimi amfa anye hwe COVID sika ye hye mu bia ye kan COVID no kura na ye kra ye no ye se ye tue sika no ma ne broso a be $80 million bia koka ba bi ye se kogibra. I guess so what do they take us for? Why? Eti mu de mani hu hwe de on pay bi omonye se Ghana for ye se de penny team mere no so a na ye sign mo kwanya ye sign team ba Ghana for be sesa na asesa. Look at the history of National Cathedral. Eja baby AC National Cathedral. Ye kwaje besen a ye DBC Judicial Training School. And you see 25 apartments for judges. Your passport office ewo ho. Your private companies are one IT firm ewo ho. Jesus. Just a man penny Kufuado. Satam now over 76 years. Wetimi agri sa dan ni nyina gu. The obeka kire nsa Yankopon se ope cantonment. Inti ho no. And there was ye agri judges adan gu ni ewia. Ya kase judiciary ne nkope besen an onfa mesi baby judges betting. What nation is this?
Okay.
Omanya yese kwaye esansu dua nua ni akase ye the 12 million Ghana cedis e dua nua at the same time no na ye twa Achimota forest e dija yema as well. That is the nation we belong to.
Yes, sorry. Sa bisia ye kokko gigi ade de ye twa kwara ne yenyantua wie afie de kra nya huniti huninan amano ne de nso a no so kra no litua no kra kwa bibie ho bi ya san kwaje busa ne bi de aka ho are you serious
just how car
ya nya ne san so enye
so enna mbeka so car anye na se koja akwa ntimfia o niam mienu so obeton car anasa amna mu ho na obepem ano asoso car no ho ebesu se nikanika kra e du kodru ba bia ekwa na afi wahwe so obeton car na aisa me car me de bae Agya.
Yes.
Me hunu ne say empanyifo susu say ze ba bia dru no ato amana nti wo de yen som yen so we mu because ja ye nti so ma anye bia be hye abema na ba form kakra
ayo bahiti
overheating a choka nti wo nso now they are good car ni na kuli kakra nti ko wanim kakra now the but enkosi I was say asesa car na Jamaica mana kozi you bet me abrobosia bia e but it won't solve our problem. In the interim, it looks like, oh, I mean, bema ye ho aheha ye kakra. But say na meka obobosia I say what this curfew one kasa in the future. Ochina beba. No ochina ba, ye say o ma me ewu na so wada. Ubenya ne no me ya hwe. Inti the point is they've approved it. Matisse area John Jinapo say it was voice vote. The minority said no. But in any case, they don't have the numbers. Whatever the point is, Parliament has approved. I can understand the reasoning because they were recalled from an emergency. They were recalled on an emergency to consider this motion. In the end, say emergency, yeska, in form But the real question is, then
almost a reserve nasa.
Yeah, well, about 3 weeks. 3 weeks of import cover. The real question is
this guys.
Bia ene say be come down now nya bibi no be ma 100 say je boss 100 I'll bet. But in two fear here there was a dream when that's where I want to end the Jacob now. We need to think about how do we solve these problems because the area no in chirima bebo yesubo in chirima ebeka say na nanom ben kra na ba ya o my ben ye be chire say o man ya say na answer na nchirima beba dia but obi o hwe we bia ye musa ye ho say bi empanyinie na achechire Ghana say ne ye no nti say ani je ho a ye mfa ne saa say ani nye ho a saa empanyinie na achechire Ghana ye wo yi I was say sesa no menka and I'm not talking about the politics I'm talking about the leadership mindset I'm talking about again the culture behind how we organize as a people. Inti all the money 750 some say 750 some say 710 but it's clearly in excess of $700 million. The real question is that you COVID-19 kind of then you who Auditor General's report on audit spendings. You who sika yesen wokroma. Inti if we don't organize well na ya sebi so bia oye prema ni o ma na se den kra obese sika no nti once se na dwen no ohunu de disika ye no amfa amobra o ma no opidu ode bebo jantra
ya wonti se sika ye kokko difi amefo omo de mayen ya omo de mayen se ye de be den ye gina so de ajebesan foforo
and no, basically it would give you credibility nti IMF no the bigger argument they say onyabama obenya because we are domestic debt no omo audo omo ka wantia in some of the policies no be more fiscal space abema kwan aba and you get credibility now they are come up here
twins for also say e bebre pa you for
because of the taxes because of the tax implications now me kind freezing on public health and some of the government expenditures now you have a headmaster inti some of the programs won't mean that they are open inti Obeka say ye way onka say ye way dear but he would suggest some things to you in a way that won't mean nyina some of the taxes that is being put is because of the IMF the implication the taxes will have on businesses inti enkosi no ahocha ne baba but de bia no ejakob na and meka mnakosi enkosi no the addition of mine the inventiveness of the enterprising people. Jumako America because America nyuma and omokra ekwa afofro. Ghana nyuma ne den. So here as a youth, what work are you doing? Ejuma ben na wodon say ye. Ebi o man ni mu ayeden. O man no, you know, we can blame the government and he's to be blamed. But yen nyina no yen jintum say we need to take our destinies in our own hands as private enterprise. Na yen tichire o man no. Yes, there is government policy. Yen to about when it gets to, let's examine them and choose the right people. But beyond them, no, we all have a role in playing in building a productive capacity in Ghana.
Me da say, Kwajo Denchi say, Uncle Kwabena, have you visited Nagazo campus at Mount Point 92? The plan is the plan and everything was done by the Ghanaian. Very little resources compared to what we have used so far on the National Cathedral. Government must go there, and government goes there and want to copy. They should copy well. The minimum say Akazo campus in Norway. I'm saying we put on Mampong. Yeah, but when you go question say the city.
Agya National Cathedral ka so mo kra board the free Israel.
Me da se. Enti ye de besia enkoma ye die. Be pacho pie ene said na katim le ba de bia no. His Excellency Sapiale edika boy amane ntem se oni ho enti no obepo bia besi na nan na erekaje bai. Enra anapaye ahomache be no miensa na onunyafo Wilkinson eto nsa eto yenkrase wontumi manti sa 3 am no ye nyo bia mane mesi na nan. Ana so no akasa so anye provision bia se obi mesi na nan. Nti mu amoke kase ya sheda de nipa bia begu na MPP ni nka ho no mepacho aye amomisa nipa na wo mo so eba program so say adinti ho mama na mu jaso bo na pepi no motade eboye no nti anye ye pe na mo no abo Wilkinson no ono akase wa ma yen time ntem no so to be ma but ahomachi me beti na fie ya na me hu say wa text me nti sana e ma ne kokoba nti Eric Medase wo say na e hwan aha nti Eric Medase
this way
Eric Medase Matthias Medase ya wo so medase na ene eye ote kokko so 2472 otoso mienu ene so ye na woda enti we do bedu pe ye me be from to my old man show me ye 24 show me the manu ena fe me dofo bi o US o se kwabra me shop anana doctor no pe me mo achi me no se bi na ma me mo achi pa ma feel na me no se nche obeba Ghana na ye hu man ma ye show enti badare show boy aha enti ye de besia na ya soro so hwe I am pepi me be sorry me kan asemi ansa na ma sorry na ne kakra mekanie menya wadwene se wi se na eba no se ba e kira ha meko wo wi se no mu enti bro bi ebo wakpohu no wadwene se wi se na afa ho no e bi mfa ho eye mframa na de nam ebetumi akose ya besi wachi na besi wanim ebetwa ho ahia wa wo bebo no e chen ne wi se di kan call so first no wo wana no be den a che no ne de eti o man ye wo mu no enye ankwankwa bi japade na ka be se ye be bibi kra sane asoro obi asem card ya ti hei me sim card nipa be 45 na Ghana card ya register dia ma omo ayo man ye chechere nya ankwankwa bi japade nse bibi ba mo ma ye fa party asem nto nchen na ye ndwene o man ho kane esese anhwe ya ebri bia ni akire bia no ye de yesabegu yeti ni akase ye hu yanka sabre so na akachi esese nsuo yenkwai yensase obrasai etimodisem awudisem ebekoso Ghana ha no ano be din entisi yanka ne sabre na yetenase ya se ochina bi ne ebeka ebere sabre na ochina no ye ni ahoden a ye de beye na jibumu a ehe ne ebefa nti the earlier the better yebaka ne ajabi na domdom ye ne a dasene yebese hia kramo ama mu nyina mo ne hwe ama mo achi